Hello there. How are we doing today? This lovely, beautiful Monday. It's pretty sunny outside. Pretty sunny outside. Actually, we got some nice weather in the UK at the moment. Kinda weird. It should be raining, but for some reason it's decided it's no longer gonna rain. So now it just gets incredibly hot indoors because our buildings are not built for heat. Um, great system here. 'Cause it used to be very cold, but now it gets really hot. So when it's hot, it's hot. But when it's cold, it's cold, so there's no real winning here. But yeah, I digress. Um, Yesterday was a bit bad. And by a bit bad, I mean yesterday was atrocious for M+. I don't quite know how I kept going. I think we were like 0-7 for mother loads or something like that. Like, it was just absolute hell on earth. But we eventually finally beat the mother load at the end. That was kind of nice. And then we're starting fresh today. So, I mean, if 7 motherload depletions in a row don't get me down, I don't really know what can at this point. It would have to be something pretty atrocious. So this morning, what have I been doing? I have been thinking about items. Morning, Royal. How you doing? I've been thinking about items. I've been thinking about the Circe's Circlet, and I put a bit of thought into it. And I've already replaced it for Shadow Pan, right? Because it was technically a DPS increase. But I've been thinking to myself, survivability is so important in M+. What sort of trade-off am I looking for to replace this ring? Like at what value do I think losing some damage to gain 100k health is worth it? And so I've run some sims, let's get the numbers up. And I think I'm happy with this. So I ran like just an AoE sim, casual as you go. And we're looking at like an 8,000 damage. Okay, it disappeared, but 8,000 damage loss for a ring. This was like the best version of crafting a ring. And I think, to be honest, 8,000 damage in DPS, like in AoE, is not going to be significant. Like, you can tell, like, by these blue numbers how insignificant it is. Once you start getting orange, or yellow, I guess, then it starts, like, making a difference. But I think because the damage is so minimal, the trade-off for the health is actually going to be worth it. So right now I'm just running some final sims, I don't know why it's flickering between 73 and 74. Don't worry about that. I'm just trying to run some final sims to see what enchantments and gems to slap onto this bad boy. Would I run these for raid? No. So the reason I want to run these for M+ instead of raid is literally for the health alone, right? Like, I don't mind taking a bit of a damage hit, like a slight damage hit for M+, because realistically, me having 8,000 damage is not going to be the difference between me timing a key and not, right? Like, if it is, I'll eat my words, but just it won't. However, having 100k health could be the difference between me dying and not dying. I mean, we've already seen it on Shadowpan, right? When we were on Blazicon, and I was like a fraction of a second late on pressing a defensive, and it knocked me all the way down to like 2% health. If I didn't have the ring, I would have died. And that's 15 seconds added to the timer, time lost on the res afterwards. You know, it starts to add up, and that can actually make a difference. So survivability is a lot more important in M+. In the raid, I think we get so many external buffs now, like what are we on? 9%? It's going to be 12% soon. We get corruptions. We are getting a belt soon. We've just gained 10 item level. Like, in the raid, I don't think I care as much about survivability as I do damage. Like, if you're dying in the raid to stuff, you probably are getting one shot, or you're stood in fire or something, and probably like you probably like know that you're expecting to perish, right? Like you just die. And M+, like, you have like 10 things casting at once. You've used all your CC, you've used all your interrupts. Like, surviving's so much more important. So I think I'll keep using Circe's for the raid at the moment, because I value the damage a bit more than health. But for M+, I value the health more than damage. That kind of make a little bit of sense here and there. So I'm just waiting, literally just waiting, just to see what I want to put onto this ring. Like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be, like, haste, because what's happened is, you can see I'm at 97% mastery, 20% haste, 20% crit. By putting on this ring, baseline, I lose some mastery, I lose a bit of haste, but I've gained a hell of a lot of crit. So I think it's probably going to bump my haste up a little bit, and probably give me a bit more mastery to kind of balance it through gems and through the enchantment. Overall, like, this is not too bad. Like, the stats have not changed that dramatically. It's just quite a bit more crit, because it's crit mastery that it wants me to get. Which I'm fine with. I don't mind crit. Crit be good. So, yeah. 683 item level on Cersei's and for Conduit I think it's pretty decent. I also need to make a profile for this. So this will be Mythic Plus Conduit, then we've got Conduit Raid, and then we have Mythic Plus Shadow Pan. And the only difference between all of these is literally a ring at the moment. All the other gear stays the same. Obviously talents and stuff might change a little bit, but predominantly it's just that. And then, I don't even remember what key I got. What did we actually get? What did we end the day off with? A 16 Dark Flame. So I'll get no score for this, but score's not really the issue here. I need to time this and get a 17. 17 of anything is increased score. I think I can do a 17. I don't have doubts I can, because this was a 17 Pug Dark Flame. I think there's definitely easier ones to pug. I think in an ideal world, I got something like a 17 Motherlode, or a 17... Mechagon, maybe Rookery or something, but we'll have to see. I mean, I'm getting ahead of myself, right? This could easily deplete to a 15 and I do 15 Darkflame Clefs all day. We have been in that situation before. Alternatively, I keep trying to get into a 16 Priory group. I mean, we were in one yesterday, right? And we were in a Resilient Key and it was going really well, but we ran into a couple of complications. Like, I think the first attempt was good, but the healer died on the mini-boss, which kind of sucked a little bit, and we had to reset. And on the second one, the tank died. He just got clapped by the mini-boss. I don't even know. But it definitely looks doable. Obviously, I think the second half of the dungeon is probably harder than the first half. Like, you need to be getting your kicks and your interrupts inside of that cathedral. Otherwise, good luck, buddy. But trying to get into the 16 is the hardest part here. Because not only this, but if I get into a group that isn't like a good comp, we're not going to time it, right? Like, so I've been in groups with... I've been invited to groups previously, but you kind of need certain classes here to have really helped trivialize it. Otherwise, you're playing this dungeon on hard mode. So I think that's where I'm going to start. I'll see if I can get into any 16 Dark Flames. Not Dark Flames, Priories. And we'll see how we go. But if we don't get into any of these, it's not like end of the world. Instead, I will just end up running my key. Yeah, so the issue here is there's no Death Knights, right? I think Death Knight's so crucial for this run, so why would they take me over a Death Knight? Also, how are these sims doing? I need this to finish pretty soon so I can actually put some stuff into my ring. I mean, I'll sign up to them. Let's see. I mean, there's only 3 groups that I have the possible chance of even joining. And most of these 3, I don't even think we have the right sort of comp to do this, but it's maybe worth a go. I don't know. I mean, I got in. Okay, I got in. First run of the day. It could go well. It could go bad. This comp's kind of cooked a little bit. But who knows? Maybe you don't need the comp. Maybe you just need the players to be playing out their goddamn minds. I need the sim to finish, like, yesterday so that I can complete this ring. It's got 6% left on it, but I don't really want to equip the Cersei's and just do this ring. I'd rather have the extra health, especially for Priory. 2 secs. Fighting. Enchant. Oh, it's on 95. Do I just wing it? Oh, there's just so much damage in this place. I don't know if I can wing it. I don't know if I can wing it. I don't want to get kicked, though. I mean, I've been summoned, right? I think I just wear the Cersei's. If I get one shot, I get one shot. It's on me. Not my key, not my problem. Smile. But it kind of is my problem, because I want to time this so bad. Oh, I want to time this dungeon so badly. I've also been messing around a little bit with Conduit and Shadow Pan on target dummies. And honestly, like, I was running 5 minutes on target dummies, like 5 target dummies, and the damage came out to literally the same, about 7 million average, as you can see here, right? This was the Conduit one. The main difference is that the Shadow Pan's consistent across, like, so it, like, ramps up, whereas the Conduit one ramps down. I think, because how we pull this dungeon, I need to be, like, nuking stuff down, so I think Conduit makes more sense. Because you're not doing 5-minute pulls, right? You're doing, like, I don't know, like 2-3-minute pulls. And so you want your damage to start off high and then maybe decline, rather than start off low and then ramp up, because you need to kill things quick here. So we're going to go Conduit. Crazy pull. Yep, the usual crazy pull. I just don't know how we're going to get this stuff in. This is the biggest issue, right? Like, these shooters are just going to shoot us. But good luck, I guess. Like, deal with it. I guess. We're going left side. I mean, this is just standard. This is all just standard. The mini-boss you decide to fight together with the boss does not award enemy forces. Fine. Noted. Thank you for that information. Massive pull here. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. Make sure slicing winds works. Cool. Alright. Straight in with a 16 priority. If we can complete this, I'll be so happy. But, I don't know. It's such a tough dungeon. It's the footmen. I think it's the footmen, to be honest, because you can out-heal the shots, but the footmen, like, if they desync their, like, shield, and you don't have enough CC each time, like, they're just constantly going to defend one after another. And the biggest issue of that is you're just dealing no damage to everything. I'm not going to use Ring of Peace to knock ads in. Pointless. Absolutely no point in that at all. It's just going to be completely used to try and CC. And I'm going to focus on the knight here. Are we pulling here? Okay, looks like we're pulling here. Didn't expect this. Surprise. Can maybe try and get this in then. Cheeky little thunderclap. So we got 1 CC. We get the knight down. Holy damage. And I didn't even have to use my CC there. I was holding it for the inevitable waiting for when someone didn't have their CC. We need to get Suleiman ideally before they thunderclap again, because it will hurt. Ah, that's going to hurt. Yeah. And then you see the sharpshooter. I might just go take it out. I'm just going to go take it out. It's just going to pot shot people to death. Rather be safer than sorry. So we managed to get a knight in the fray. I don't know if this was intentional. But you can see, like, the sharpshooters in the corner. Like, I can't Ring a Piece those in. So I'm going to do nothing. I can get this guy in. And I need my defensives to come back up like yesterday, I'll be honest. If I can hold off on karmaing, that'd be amazing. I might karma early here. Leg sweep. Oh, I've messed up all my cooldowns as well. It's too early. Too early to be doing dungeons. Focus on the knight. Knight has to die. Heal is dead. GG, I guess. I mean, look out for my health pot here. I'm on low health. Maybe Ring Piece that guy in. Vivify. Make sure I'm not in the lunging strike. That would just be death on my door. Healer's back up. Tank is taking a beating. Where's the tank? Somehow I didn't get hit by that. You see what I mean, right? These sharpshooters are just everywhere. What do you do? Piss off. Try to, like, stand in the middle of them, but it's just so awkward. Make sure I'm not in the tank so you don't get the clip. Okay. That's awesome. I swear I wasn't on the tank. It said it was going to jump on the tank, so I moved away and it jumped on someone else. And then we'll just mini burst window here, ready for the next pull. I mean, my damage isn't great, but it's not awful. Also, I've changed my health bar here. I don't know if I like it. I'm getting used to it. They pulled down the bottom. You guys pulled. Someone pulled. Do we... Okay, we're fighting this, I guess. I guess he meant to pull. I mean, the tank just died. Rez? I mean, he just died. Yeah. I mean, he must have meant to pull that and bring it up, but then he just got one shot. Unfortunately. I don't even think that was a healer thing. And I've been kicked. Okay. I mean, I don't see how that was possibly my fault, but yeah, I get punished. So tank kills himself and I get punished for it. Classic. I mean, like, this is the biggest issue, right? My burst is never going to be what these guys are in these AoE. Like, these guys can both hit all of the targets that are, like, spread out. I cannot. So I'm never going to compete with them in, like, damage like that. But then my damage looks like ass, right? Because I'm not hitting everything because it's all spread out. Yeah, just classic. And then I get removed. It's my fault, I suppose. It was on me. I should have cocooned the tank. I should have cocooned the tank. Oh my god. Hello there, sir. Question. I don't have House of Cards, but I have Signet Myth. I'm not sure if I should get Conduit 90-second cooldown and treat Signet as 3 minutes or Shadowpan 2 minutes. Depends on timers. I mean, you can play either. It depends what like you're looking for. If you're looking for like consistent damage throughout, if you're looking for damage throughout the run, like nice consistent damage, then Shadowpan's good, and the Mythic Signet works really well with it as well. You can still play Conduit if you want the burst damage, but the only downside, right, is that you're only getting to use the Signet every other one, so you lose a lot of the burst. It also depends on what keystone levels you're doing as well. So, I mean, I think you probably end up getting more value with a Mythic Signet, with a Shadowpan 2 minute, to be honest. But I think, like, it's not like you're going to, like, troll if you play Conduit with a Signet, because it's on Myth track, so every other burst window is going to be, like, really strong. It's just that it's every other burst window, right? And you probably want your every burst window to be strong. So that is like the slight downside to it. But yeah, it really depends, because I play Shadowpan in like a lot of keys, right? I did my 17 in a Shadowpan. Like you can play it wherever if you want to, as long as you're like comfortable playing Shadowpan or comfortable playing Conduit. There's no real barrier to entry. But you probably will get more value from the Shadowpan. With a Signet myth track. Demon Hunter sigiled it, so meant to pull. I did not see the sigil. So he meant to pull it, ran in, died, kicked me. Classic. Good start to the day. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to say that I did nothing wrong there. But obviously, like, the issue, as I've just gone through, is that I cannot hit all those targets that are spread out. So I just end up, like, looking like an absolute putz. When everything's nice and grouped up, I'll be able to, like, smack it. But you could see, like, at the end there, you had, like, 2 targets on the side, shilly men over here, and it's just like, what do I do? What do I hit? It gets really awkward because of all the pot shots. That's why I keep going on about DKs for this. Like, if I can get a DK in a group with me, I'm loving life. I'll try again for the 16, because I went off to a good start. I got invited, I guess. Don't... Yeah, but if not, we'll just do the Dark Flame. I'm pretty confident in Dark Flame. It's got a generous timer. You probably have to, like, properly troll it to not time it. I hope that does not come back to bite me, but yeah, you kind of do. I just don't know if there's, like, a safer pool for Priory. Not even safer, but a better way to group everything up. Alright, hear me out, yeah? Is it crazy, right? Am I overcooking this, yeah? Your tank runs in, pulls all of this, and then brings it back to the start of the dungeon behind this pillar. And then everything comes here, everything groups up. You lose about 20 seconds because he's bringing it all over here. But it's all grouped up. Everybody's having a good time. Is that a cook? That feels like it's an overcook, but the issue of having no grips and stuff, if you run to this corner, you lost, and it's a good corner, but you end up with like 4 pot shots just shooting you from distance. And it's not too bad later on when you like pull this stuff or pull up here, because you can see you pull all of this, you go around the corner up here, and then you're fine because you know you've lost it, so they all come up and group up. But it's just this initial pull is so awkward. I don't know. I'm not a tank. We're not getting invited. Let's do my key. So We'll go 300 because it's 16, and we'll go 675 standard. Thank you for following Cocoa Butter, by the way, and Bats Back TV. Appreciate it. So for Dark Flame, I want a very specific comp, and I will not run this dungeon without this specific comp. You need a Boomkin. It's non-negotiable. You have to have one. I want a mage as well, arcane mage, to do like nice prio damage. And then just a Vengeance Demon Hunter. So pretty much I want the meta comp for this. It's like a bit cringe, but I really do want the meta comp for this dungeon. I mean, Unholy's not bad though. What would I trade it out for? The Boomy. I feel like you need the Boomy. Because otherwise, how are you gripping everything in after the wallop? You're not. GG, well played, key depleted. Key depleted. I mean, they've done a 16, but they've got 14s and 15s. I don't know. I think I hold still. I can get... I can wait. You can run behind the pillar right to the right side stairs and lose them there as tank with your whole group and then drop down to the corner. Oh, I didn't know that. Lost them there as the tank, even not lose them there. I think, like, this is the... Yeah, like, this is the standard path that everyone goes, and they go to this corner, and it does work. But I think it was probably taken from a group that ended up having a way to get the ads in, and people just try to replicate it. I mean, we pulled them here, right? Which is probably even better for what our comp was, because then the pot shots were a little bit closer. So pulling it here actually was pretty smart, rather than going to the corner. But it's still an issue, right? Trying to get them all in. I mean, I think it was alright. The initial pull was good. It was just, he ran up there and died. Like, you can't really... Nothing you can really do about that. Nothing you can really do about that. Maybe he didn't have last resort, I don't know. It's harder for a demon hunter because you can't hit the mobs while you wait there for them to be grouped as fast, so you can heal up as much as you could. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably imagining that's literally what happened here. He grabbed these, but then just didn't do enough to keep himself alive because he got targeted by everything and just got one shot. Holy shit, is Mythic Plus dead? I actually think Mythic Plus is dead. What is this? Today was the day Mythic Plus was kill. Oh, also, simulations. That is not what I wanted to see. That is also not what I wanted to see. Why is it kept Cersei's circlet? Okay, what's the least damage loss here? Okay, so we go for Verse on the ring and then get Mastery, Verse, Mastery for only a 5,000 damage loss. That's good. We like that. And that's kind of the same, but a little bit different. So yeah, okay, let's change this ring. 'Cause this is... I don't even know what this is. Ain't nobody playing today. He got backshotted. Oh, he got backshotted. Classic. Yep, now thinking about it, you're probably right, yeah. He ran past all the mobs, just got shot, died. My bad, kicks Windwalker. My bad, kicks me. Because he even said my bad. And then I got removed from the group. Shit, I should have known it was my fault. I'm gonna take the Boomy, because he's got all 15s, I'm happy with that. I guess I can give the Major Trust. They haven't got a lot of 16s. Oh, I was gonna take the healer as well. Do I just trust in the mage? Trust is... See, the issue is, I trusted a lot yesterday. And you know what that got me? Seven mother loads in a row. I mean, alternatively, you can go Resto Shaman here. I might actually just go Resto Shaman. They are good in this dungeon. I've seen them run it in the MDI. It must be good. So you can go Resto Shaman here. Oh, shit, take this mage. They've done 17s. Huh? Okay, well, this is it. And now I just want a Vengeance Demon Hunter or something. And by something, I mean I want a Vengeance Demon Hunter. What are we buying? We are getting Versatile Onyx, Masterful Sapphire. I have a Masterful Sapphire, no? Yep. Versatile Onyx. And then we're also getting one final thing. Snaps Fingers. Radiant Burst. Is that even a thing? I've never seen this in my life. I guess it is a thing. But I love verse. Thank you, Simulations. So we're getting a bit of extra verse here. That's kind of nice. And then we put it on... Oh my god, I don't have a setting. Wait, no, I do have a setting. GG. We slap that bad boy on. Okay, put in that. Put in that. Oh, no. You socket in that slot. Okay, no, this is just bugged. I'm so confused. Where's my other... Oh, here. It just didn't do it right. And then Radiant Burst. Cool. So we've given up a bit of damage, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It was sort of what I was trying to say earlier, right? For AoE, we've given up, like, a little bit of damage, but we're talking such minimal numbers on these sims, right? That I think gaining the extra 100k health is, like... Come on. Come on, like... Like... Because it is 100k health, right? Look, here, you got 126 at the end here. And then I put in the Circes, and it's, like, 0009. So, like, it's a lot more health. Don't underestimate... Like, it doesn't look like a lot, but it can be the difference. By the way, what you sim for? Dungeon Slice or pure single target, or adverse sockets and see the least loss? I am currently simming for Dungeon Slice, because I'm looking at, like, AoE sims and stuff. I don't really care about single target right now. I mean, to be honest, the single target sim would probably tell me about the same thing. But I mostly just run for Dungeon Slice because I'm looking for AoE. Like, I don't care really anymore, like, for sims from the raid. And even then, I didn't really sim single target for the raid anyway. There's just not enough single target, like, actual single target encounters. So, like, this is like a 5k damage loss in AoE. So, what's that in single target? Like, nothing. So, it's not too bad. And obviously, I could probably optimize and do dungeon routes for dungeon route sims. But the issue with pugging is you don't really know what route you're going to get on the day. Like, the route will change. Like, the route will just be different, like, for every key that you do. So it's really hard to min-max dungeon route sims. So I just do the Dungeon Slice one, because it's a good, like, average sort of thing. No tanks? Do I drop? No, I really can't drop the rating. I can drop the item level, like, 5. It doesn't mean I'll take someone that's lower than 675, but I can drop it. But I think you have to be 300. Because 300 isn't even, like, all 15s. I think it's reasonable. I'm a reasonable man. Would I settle for any other tank? Oh, I don't know. The issue is I don't want to be complacent here. Because there's a lot riding on this keystone. Because if this fails, it's 15 Darkflame Cleft, and we're literally in the situation from yesterday. And Darkflame Cleft is a really chill key. Like, genuinely, this is such a chill key to do. And I want a 17, right? 17, as long as it's not Darkflame Cleft, which is impossible to be, I can get score from. Like, any of these dungeons, 17, I'll attempt it and can potentially time it. So, there's a lot riding on this key. 680, he's done a 16, done 15s. I will allow it. That's what I'm looking for. Allow it. Let him in. Can I port to the dungeon? I can, because they summoned me. I just keep winning this morning. Thank you for the follow, Sotsil. Appreciate it. And thank you for the follow, Outroot. Yeah, like, I mean, in terms of sims, yeah, simming, the best APL for, like, Windwalkers for simming is to do either, like, patchwork 5 minutes, or to do dungeon slice or dungeon route. Those are like how you want to sim as a Windwalker, because that's how the APL has been set up by the theory crafters. So if you're like doing things like patchwork 5 minutes and stuff, it's just not going to show you the correct results, or like not like as accurate. So always sim like a dungeon slice if you just want like a general AoE sim. All right, let's see this route. Oh dear God. It's ye old faithful. Pull everything. Pray. What does this mean? Unkilled enemies in this area will despawn after the minecart event. Means nothing to me. Thank you very much. Pull all of this. Also pretty bloody scary to overseers. Not end of the world, but that is a terrifying pull. 3's being chilling. 4's chill. 5 is also quite scary. Big defensives for this. 6, 7. I mean, this is just standard. I'm just concerned about how he's going to pull this. I'm worried he's going to try pull the entire room, thinking it's like the MDI. But this can go wrong so easily. I think it's so much easier for Pugs to just pull half of it, do half. You lose like a minute. It's not. But we'll see. Oh, cart area in 2. Sweet. It's so much safer, like in Pugs. I think, yeah, it's so risky. It's like you read my mind. He read my mind. As I said it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but this route's pretty standard. I like it. I'm happy here. What is my job? My job's not to die. What is my purpose? Pull 3, we either loss. I mean, lossing's always safest, isn't it? But it is a very small pull. It depends if we can group it up or not. I don't know. Probably lost. Probably safer. Yeah, I like the loss around the corner. I think it is just safer. Just pop a defensive, run around the corner. You're my Windwalker guy to go to. Really nice content, mate. Oh, thanks, Otsil. That's really kind of you. MDI routes scare me. I mean, yeah, the MDI route is terrifying from this dungeon. Yeah, the time is super chill here. Yeah, the mage's right. Alright. Good luck. Don't pop cooldowns on pull. I need to wait for the first wallop, basically, until I can pop cooldowns. So if I pop cooldowns before the wallop, I have to move out anyway, and I lose tons of uptime. So I'm just holding now. He didn't vortex. Oh my god, you didn't vortex. Bro, you didn't vortex. Or not even that. He just didn't pull him back in. Bro, there ain't no way. He had one job, and he just didn't do it. I trusted you. I mean, like, please don't troll this key. Don't make me do 15s all day again. Like, if you've been if you've been told to do it and pull them back in, just do it, mate. Please. I get it, not your key. Who cares, right? Please just do it. Please don't ruin my day. Please don't ruin my day. I had such a bad day yesterday. Please, just do your CC. Do your CC. Do I sound hurt? I feel like I sound very hurt. Oh, careful here. Bring it back in. See that? There. He did it that time, and that's like really good. Maybe just a bit late on it, but like this pull's not as bad for it. But if those like casters all get spread out, bloody good luck. We only lost one player there, so I'll call that a good day in the office. But you can hear, like, the panic in my voice, I imagine. Because I just know, like, we wipe this and... Oh my god. I'm gonna have a nightmare of a day. If you weren't here yesterday, you don't know what I went through. You do not know what I went through. If you were here yesterday, I'm sure you can understand. It was the worst Mythic Plus day I've ever had, and it's not even close. We running to the end, then? Yeah, we're running to the end. Everybody needs to be fast. Good. Everybody gotta be fast. Around the corner. No dying allowed. And then I'll just focus. Oh, get him in. I'm gonna focus on this Wickerlight dude. Mole Frenzy. That mole is in a frenzy. I can use paralysis there to get rid of it. That helps a lot on the tank. Yeah, if a mole frenzy goes off, you can use pressure points to negate it. Pretty useful tech. You're guaranteed to get at least one going off, right? Like, it will just happen. And then kind of just holding cooldowns here. And then we'll go into the boss. Not bad so far. I'm going to leg sweep here because I think I have the luring dot on me. Yeah, I've got 5 dots. I need to let them 6 dots now. I'm going to ring as well just to let it cool off. Oh, go quick. Oh, mate, you cannot... He's got 22 dots on him. No wonder he's bleeding out. You need to dodge. You just need to move. Just kite. Let them fall off. You'll be fine, mate. Alright, he let them drop. That's big. I don't know how he survived with 22 dots. Good healer, I guess. Like, I was suffering with, like, 7. Bro, I had 22 on him. Yeah, so I've got them on me again. I just need to be careful here. I'm gonna save leg sweep here because we just need it for the next room. I can maybe ring a piece to give us a bit of, like, downtime on the dots. I think we're fine. I think we did well. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I have no idea how the druid survived with 22 dots on him. You need defenses for this room. Like, these blasts hit so hard. So wait for him to gather, but the moment these candles start, like, casting... I'm gonna... Yeah. Yep. This hurts a hell of a lot. Oh my god, that blast is just insane. So I need to change what this health bar does. It's kind of making me not understand. But like I've changed it to show me like a health percentage, but it's kind of tripping me out a little bit. I need to change that after this run. Okay, we did this room alright, I'll be honest. But now the next room is where it's like make or break. I have no cooldowns for this. Yeah, beam into silence. I might even just send a Storm Earth and Fire out here and screw up my cooldowns. So this, like, we cannot wipe here, but we'll see. I won't. Oh no, my slicing wins. Okay, we handled this really well, actually. I did send out my cooldowns there, but I think it just needed it. We can stay on the boss for a while. I have no defensive for this. I'm gonna have to Soothing Mist this initial douse and hope it doesn't one-shot me. You really want a defensive for each douse. I do not have one. So, Soothing Mist and pray. Yeah, that really hurt. I don't think it would have one-shot me, but the Soothing Mist definitely helps with the 6% damage reduction it gives me. Now for this fight, I get to do nothing because I'm a melee. And I bring 3 range to do everything for me. It's amazing. I have no cooldowns though, so I feel like an absolute melon right now. We're just waiting for our cooldown so I can actually play the game. And we have defensives now for every dousing breath, so I'm not worried about that at all. Yeah, there's really not, like, I'm just thinking that there's, like, really nothing to say on this boss. Like, genuinely, there's just nothing to it. Like, it's just so basic for melee. Move backwards, roll back in. I've kind of desynced my conduit a little bit from my Zuin. You can see they're, like, about 10 seconds off of each other. So I'm going to have to hold my next Zuin for, like, 10 seconds just to resync them. It's quite a hefty damage loss. And I'm not sending out cooldowns anyway on the next, the pack over there. So it's not like it matters too much to desync. But to be honest, I'll probably send them out on this boss anyway. It's taking a little while. How long do I give it? About 10 seconds? 10 seconds till I send coolies? Do I even send coolies? I do. Yeah, I do. They'll be up for the boss. Yeah, just give it that extra little bit of push. I ain't sending anything in this room, I'll tell you that for free. And then in like about a minute, we'll be at the mini-boss anyway. Maybe a little bit delayed, but it's better than holding it for all this time. Okay, what are we doing here, mate? What are we doing here? This is terrifying. We're going to need some CC on aisle 3. Don't make me pop a defensive. I'm pop. Oh, I did as well. That's a bad defensive. I just heard like 4 things cast on top of me, so I thought we weren't going to get an interrupt, and it was better to play a defensive safe. That was that was something though. All right, so you see like 30 seconds on the cooldown, so it's better than holding it all the way up to here. So I'll be like off by a couple. Can I do this first time? Can he do it first time? Oh, I'm so good at this game. And then my cooldowns come back anyway, because you have to wait for people to do this. Oh, he wants to wild charge. Can I wild charge or something? Alright. Okay. I think he did try to wild charge. I'm not sure. Oh, you can put the, yeah, you can put the chest there as well. And then back into bait. Mage, come here. Oh man, you need to move the bait. Now we've got a bait in the middle of Africa. Awesome. Okay, it's not the end of the world because the druid is an absolute based player and runs to the far one. I mean, I can... You jumped inside of it. I'm going to fuse magic here and just take it. Yeah, like, why would you jump on that, mate? Like, you did such a based move and then you jumped onto the purple thing. Like, huh? Now we're really awkward. We're going to have one up 100%. Don't put the other on me. Don't jump into it. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, yeah, okay, fair. I shouldn't have put 2 on top of him, but he wasn't going to get both of them. Oh, the damage is ludicrous now. He is right, though. He is right. I shouldn't have put it on top of him. There's 2 inside. I don't think I can get those. I didn't get it anyway, but someone has to go in. Good mage. Good mage. I appreciate your service. Brilliant play from the mage. Oh, get off that. I'm not really stood inside of the healing range right now. Once again, a little awkward. It's going to hit the one in front, right? Oh, it doesn't. We get almost all of them. Please die, boss. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the responsibility. I mean, I think I just... Pets pull? Oh my god, they're not pets. They're bloody mirror images. That gets me every time. I think I just panicked there, I think. So Demon Hunter's going off on his own. You need to make sure if this is happening, you do not attack this ad. You just interrupt it. If you attack it, GG. You trolled. Okay, GG. You're not meant to attack this thing. You're just meant to interrupt it. Okay, I popped all my cooldowns in the darkness because we didn't get it inside, so now I lose all my cooldowns. GG. Like, we're going to have such a big pull here, and I have nothing for it. Oh my god, I hate this minecart. Bin it. Blizzard, if you're listening to this, which you're probably not, why would you? But bin this minecart. It's stupid. We grouped up everything nicely, but it just wasn't quite in the cart. So the cart just like, see you later, boys. See you later, boys. I'm out of here. Oh my god. I can only imagine them. Yeah, okay. Okay. It's still timeable. It is still timeable, but we're trolling. We're trolling because he didn't pull the ads into the actual cart, I guess. Like, if you delay it, you don't. We pulled up way more ads than we needed to. It just got screwed. Who's up there? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I understand. Still, it is still timeable. We need... we need light for this.
Suffocating darkness.
Oh my god, this is so scuffed. It's just gonna keep going. So the creepers are still alive. They have to be hard focused. We have to go back. Buddy, there's no reverse on this thing. There ain't no reverse on this car, I'll tell you that. What do you mean go back? We ain't going back nowhere. Go back. Zune and Celestial should be used together. Yes, not at the same time. Not ideally at the same time. I have done it once in this dungeon, but because I was kind of forced to do it. But in the same window, you definitely want them in the same window of time. When I say that they're desynced, I mean that by the time that I've finished with my first Gale Force window, my conduit is still not up, which is 6 seconds after I use Zune, basically, more or less. So it was off by about, like, 10 seconds. So it's not so that they line up perfectly a timer, it's that they're within 6 seconds of each other. Is more what I mean when I say that they're desynced. Still very timeable. Still very timeable. It'll be very close, though. Very close. I do know that about Tiger's Lust, but I do it on purpose because the reason I do it like this is my Tiger's Lust will not cast unless it's targeted over someone, and the reason for that is if I'm trying to Tiger's Lust someone at the last second and I miss them, yeah, like I try to click them and like because I'm old and I miss their like target, I miss their like body on the like fly, and it Tiger's Lusts me. Then I just use my Tiger's Lust and then they die because I'm trying to Tiger's Lust. And that's the reason behind why I don't, like, I basically locked my Tiger's Lust from casting if I just click it on anything. It has to be on a target. So that's why I do it, like, instinctively over myself. Like, look, you know. But it just doesn't work like that. So it's if I'm targeting someone, but I'm usually targeting, like, a boss or something, or I have it hovered over. This is a massive pull. Is he okay with this? You sure about this, Chief? You seem comfortable? This is about 5,000 corridor creepers. We happy about this? I'm not happy about this, so I don't know if he is. I'm gonna send more cooldowns out here because this is bad. Like, some of them are sleepers, so they don't do anything. Some of them are creepers, and they do stuff. He seems okay. We still need so much percent. I guess we lost a lot in the tunnel. He's bleeding out. I can see it. I can see him like drop here and there. I am very scared. I mean, he seems confident in this pull. I mean, shit, if you're confident. So how much more percent do we need? I mean, this boss fight can easily be like 4 or 5 minutes. Maybe 4. We have lust, so like 4. Let's say 4. We have 6 minutes. 7 minutes on the timer. We'll have to go down to the bottom then to get some more percent after this. That will take at least 30 seconds to get down there. Maybe another 30 seconds to kill the targets we need. It's going to be very close. It's going to be extremely close. And it's like a tiny pack that we need. Yo, look at that creeper. Look at the funnel for the mage. Oh, it's dead. Never mind. Funnel gone. Wow, look at that. I'm targeted first. I love this game. Lust, baby, lust. Who's gonna go out and get this? Me, I guess. Nobody else moved a muscle. Thank God. I'll just play support then. Okay, buddy, if you're going out with a Shadow Blast, please get a candle. I'll go get a candle again because I'm a little bitch. I'm the candle bitch, sure. I'll just be the candle bitch. I need to time this key. It's my key. I accept responsibility. We are still very high on health. Alright, this is fine. I'll get the Shadow Blast. And then grab a candle. Pop a defensive on that. I'm running out of rolls, though. I'm running out of mobility to do this. I'm going to need someone else to maybe get a candle. I mean, Eternal Darkness is coming in, and I have coolies. Can I trust someone else to get a candle? I'm going to be 1,000,000% honest with you guys. I cannot. I literally cannot. I mean, the Demon Hunter did at the last second, so at least that. But ain't nobody else was moving. Ain't no one else moving a muscle for that candle. So, props to the Demon Hunter for at least doing that. We're probably fine for now. Boss is on 61%. We have 4 minutes. It's looking good. It's looking fine for the complete, and that's all I care about. I mean, they should get the candle. Yep, they got the candle. Amazing. Good job. That's good gameplay. We'll get one more Eternal Dark. No, we won't even get an Eternal Darkness. Just send everything. Yeah, cool. We chillin'. Where are you going? Where the hell? You think there's trash down here? What is this? Buddy, you ran the wrong way! Oh, oh my God. I'm gonna tweak. I thought maybe he knew there was like some secret port there that I've never known about. And I was like, oh my God, he knows something. And everybody followed. Wait, I'm lost. Wait, I'm lost. We'll be fine. There's 3 minutes, like 2%. Everybody has cooldowns. It's fine. This key's timed. Just pop every defensive in the book. Pop every cooldown in the book. Just send. Every CC in the book. I mean, ow, that really hurts. Nice. Okay, we got the 17. That's all I care about. Today is already infinitely better than yesterday. There were some scary calls there. I may have lost my patience a little bit at times. I apologize. I can see that you're having fun. I am having fun. We timed the key. It's called passion. It's called. You know, I'm passionate about getting these keys done. Yeah, you basically want to conduit 6 seconds after Zuin. The reason for this is because when you do your big opener with Zuin, Storm, Earth, and Fire, you send out Strike of the Windlord first, and then that sets off your 6-second Heart of the Jade Serpent window. And then once that 6 seconds is pretty much finished, that's when you send out Conduit, right? So that's why I'm saying like 6 seconds afterwards. It's basically so you don't overlap the windows. But then by doing it like that, you get 3 of these 6-second windows rather than 2. Because if you Conduit straight away, you get the 6-second window, and then you Strike of the Windlord and get the 6-second window, but you only get 2 of them. Whereas if you Strike, then Conduit, by the time you finish the Conduit window, you have Strike back up again. So you essentially get an extra 6-second window of cooldown reduction. So it's a much better way to do it. No, I hate the cart. I don't think it was not the Demon Hunter's fault that the cart went away. Like, I just hate that zone. It's like, if it goes off, right, and then your tank's trying to pull it into the light, if it's already gone, the mobs are never catching it up, because they're chasing the tank, and they're never going to be fast enough to outrun the cart, because the cart goes at, like, the same speed as the mobs do. So the mobs have to be in front of it, basically. And if it doesn't work, then you see what happened. They went into the next pack, and it's hell on earth. So I do not blame a tank for, like, having issues in the cart area. It's just frustrating, because it's such a horrible zone. But like that, yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to do it. Did I do the Priory yet? Hell no. I mean, I need to. I tried this morning. I got into a group. It was my first key of the day. And we did the first pull well, the second pull well, then the tank ran up the stairs, got one shot, said my bad, then kicked me. So, I mean, I've attempted it today. I haven't completed it. What did we get? 17 Mechagon. That's actually not too bad. I think... What do I need here? Hey, thank you for the content. What is that of an add-on that shows what ability you used last? It is called... It's just a GCD tracker. I'll post it for you. It's just a weak aura. There's like a bunch of them that you can use, but this is just one that I use. There's nothing that makes it special or anything. It's just straight up just what I use. Like genuinely, there's nothing special about it. It's not better than any of the others. It's just I just found this one and I was like, okay, I use this now. Like, I think you can even use detail. Someone's told me to get a tracker as well. I didn't know that beforehand, and now I'm just used to it. The only thing with the one I've just linked you is you'll have to increase its size. It starts off tiny. You just, like, literally just drag it out, like, diagonally and increase its size. And the only other thing to note is when you Storm, Earth, and Fire, it doesn't use the Storm, Earth, and Fire icon. It uses the Fixate icon, even if you haven't fixated. So that's the only thing that might catch you off guard. I don't know why. I think pretty much any GCD tracker I found does the same thing. I don't know if they just don't have the option to use the Storm, Earth, and Fire icon, but it's always just the Fixate. And then the Fixate icon is also the Fixate icon. So if you ever see like a double Fixate icon here, it just means I've popped Storm, Earth, and Fire and then fixated it. I haven't fixated twice. Other than that, it pretty much has every other ability in the game. Pretty useful. Okay, workshop. I'm trying to work out what comp I want for this. Because there's the strat where you can do the dogs that they're doing in the MDI, where you root a doggy, and then the other doggies can't jump, and it trivializes the entire room, and you kind of need a root class for that. And what's a root class? A boomkin, of course. But do you need an Unholy DK for this as well? Is an Unholy DK necessary? Because I know that they take those as well. Mage, I think I have to take here, because it's the Lust, right? So Arcane Mage is locked in, Vengeance Demon Hunter's locked in, Disc Priest locked in. It's just the the final DPS spot. Boomy or Unholy. Unholy's going to be really good on that first. So is Boomy. They're going to be so good. Rips aren't as important for this dungeon, I guess. But they're kind of good. I guess you don't have to do the route skip. It's a bit over the top. I think maybe I go for the DK here. But what's the reason they take the DK? I'm trying to remember. I know it's some sort of cheese, but I don't know what it is. So maybe I just take the Boomy. Maybe I just go for the comp that I like. I don't think there's any point trying to cheese this. There's no way my monk's talking about playing with Boomy Mage. That's like the only comp that I run at the moment. I think it's the best comp. Do you know why? Because it's meta. Huh? Huh? I like it. I think it brings. I'm the unholy DK now. I've worked out what my purpose is. At first I thought I was the arcane mage, but I was deceived. I'm not the arcane mage. I'm the unholy DK. Except I do less damage and have worse utility. But that is my purpose in life. Get an arms warrior and a feral druid? Nah. Nah. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Trust me, I've been in the kitchen for a while, and it works. See, look. It works. Except I should be down here. I shouldn't be up here. But don't worry about this. This doesn't count. Okay. We need people that have done at least 117. I'm not taking people if they haven't done a 17. So, Hey Day Demon looks like a good candidate. Take him. We'll bring a balance to the table. They've done some 17s. They've done a 17. We got any other 17 enjoyers? They've done a few 17s. So have they. Oh, that's a tank. Okay, we'll take Shivo. This mage is called Woman Scare Me. Oh, no. And then we want a priest, obviously. I guess, yeah, they've done a 17. I mean, they have the exact same score as me. They've done the exact, well, at least they've timed the priory. Couldn't be me. And then we finish it with Ye Old Faithful Arcane Mage. It's looking like it's going to be Gaz-X. It's looking like a good... Actually, no, it's not looking like it's going to be Gaz. Iteria, maybe? I mean, I think I just wait. Oh, there's some up here. Oh, it's going to be Soji. Why do I recognize that name? Maybe I've run a queue with them before. This is it, right? This is like... This is probably what they're going to take to the MDI at Global Finals. Like, this comp right here. Like, I think, like, you don't need a red class here. It just kind of, like... It just throws off the entire vibe, right? Like, you've got these nice, like, light colors here. Like, a dark red is just unnecessary. You get this nice little, like, teal sort of color. Oh my god, it slaps. Also, I'm removing this add-on. It is screwing with my head. I was like, this name's familiar. Oh. We timing keys? We are today, Royal. We've timed a 16 so far. So, infinitely better than yesterday. Do I have two different UIs for Windwalker and Mistweaver? I do. They are drastically different UIs as well. Well, I say that, they're not. The main difference is the unit frames, right? Like, when I play healer, they go across here. I use Cell instead for better, for like, being able to see them better, be able to cast differently on them, be able to see dispels and stuff a lot clearer, or effects that players have. So that tends to be what I do for healer. Whereas as a DPS, the only thing I really feel like I need to track is health. and potentially things like if you're poisoned or got diseases. I just don't think it's as important. I care more about interrupts and stuff. I like how you put your GCD tracker at the top. Yeah, the only reason I do that is because my raid frames are down here. Good luck with the key. Thank you. It's gonna go well. It has to. Like, it has to go well. It can't not go well. Right. Right. Where my teleport mecha gone? The macros you have is nice damage boost. Thank you for that. No worries, Thomas. I imagine you're probably talking about like the cancer ones and stuff. If so, yeah, they're amazing. I use them for literally all my Windwalker characters. Just because just risking canceling your Fist of Fury or something, like it's just not worth it. Like if you can just not cast it during the channel, then it's probably better. But I guarantee, like, it's difficult to do to get the timing perfect. Whereas if you're spamming it, then you definitely get it like instantly after. It is maybe like a tick or so slower, but it's way better than taking the risk of overlapping the fist, right? Thank you for the follows, Mr. Tosic and Fairyberry. Very kind, very kind. Alright, what route? God, look how easy this dungeon looks, guys. There's like nothing here. Wow, this dungeon's so chill. Wow, look, there's like 5 pieces of trash in this entire dungeon. Wow. This is such a nice and chillaxing dungeon. Wow, what could go wrong here? There's like 10 there's literally 8 packs. Wow. So chill. On the 3rd boss, we mind controlling the defender. Oh, are we pulling this in? Oh, we are pulling this in. This is low-key terrifying. Like, genuinely, this is such a terrifying pull. So is this, to be honest. So is this, and this, and this, and this. This is fine. That's also terrifying. The entire dungeon's terrifying. I mean, we should be okay for this first pull because of sigils into beam. I think it should be fine. Alright, we are mind controlling an ad at some point. Allegedly. Good luck, I guess. Mechagon mega easy? Uh-huh. Yeah, mega easy. Nothing could go wrong. Am I in the right talents? Yeah, okay. I need to hold leg sweep here.
5, 4.
I need to trust that they'll sigil into beam.
1.
They have to sigil into beam. Or maybe into vortex, into... Anyway.
To stop my father, we need to infiltrate the city itself. And that means passing through the Robodrome.
Rocket barge. Rocket barge. Detonate. Rocket barge. Detonate.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
Rocket barge.
I mean...
Rocket barge. Detonate.
I mean...
Rocket barge.
I have nothing to say. Oh, there's nothing to say. Pain. Pain. Pain and suffering. Oh, it's so unfortunate. They're almost dead as well. They were almost dead as well. I can't use spell. Uh-oh. It's not very good when when the mage can't use a spell. Yeah, I think the CC chain looked good, but they survived a bit longer than usual. There was one bomb that cast, no one kicked it. I kicked at the end. Maybe he's talking at the start. I think you can probably take one bomb blast, though. Not that it's good. Yeah, one we can survive, I think. You could probably survive the one if it's missed. Oh, well, doesn't matter. That was Oh my god.
Do you have a line of inquiry?
And this is why Mechagon is Mechagon. Like, the pulls that, like, it's a very short dungeon, and there's, like, no trash packs, but, you know, you do a mega pull there, it doesn't go well. GG. Alright. Cue it up again. I guess we're in Mechagon. I guess we're in Mechagon jail now. Oh, it's a shame, because it was a 17, it would have been for score. This doesn't get me anything, but it's all practice. It's all practice. That's not a weird question. I play on a 2560 by 1440 resolution, and I think it's 27 inches. Something like that. Sounds about right. So it's quite a big monitor. It's a big boy, but it's not like an ultra wide or anything, or curved or any of that bullshit. It's just rectangle. Classic Mechagon. The classic Mechagon first pull. Oh, the Mechagon special. Maybe I'd try an Unholy. Not that the boomy was, but there was nothing wrong with that boomy. But maybe I'd try an Unholy in this dungeon to give it a go, because the key's less. Wait, what were these pair? This pair was... No, okay, I'm going to try Unholy in this. Not that the boomy did anything. The boomy played fine. Boomy was good there. I just want to see how Unholy compares without, like, having the beam and stuff, but having grips instead. Oh, I just want to, like, test it out. I'll still take, like, Arcane Mage and stuff. The Demon Hunters come running. What is that name? You cannot call yourself Sniffin' Enjoyer. That is an illegal name. First pull makes or breaks workshop every time. True. I mean, you can't half-ass it. Like, you can't do the half. I think doing the half is, like, even on lower keystones, is just bad. Because the biggest issue with doing half, I think, regardless, is that... Also, I probably need to reset this instance. Is that if you do half, you pop all your cooldowns on half, you go into the second half with no cooldowns, and then I think that's even more dangerous than pulling everything on top of each other. Because at least you've sent all your cooldowns out on it, and maybe even less. I feel like it's actually more dangerous to do the half and half pull. Maybe not so much on lower keystones, actually, because less damage. But like 13s and 14s and stuff, I think you just have to go for it. Like, you just fully commit to it. Otherwise, I think you just... Because you also have used all your CC as well, right, on the half pull. Like, a lot of your big your big AoE CC and stuff will have been used.
May your feet find good trail.
Alright, 16 Mechagon. This one I'm not... What is that mog? Look at this guy's riz! Holy... Yo, this guy rocks up to your dungeon, you know it's a +3. Oh my god. What a... Wow. That's so cool. That's actually such a cool mog. Oh, they're not in the dungeon. Oh no, they are in the dungeon. Out, and in. I reset. I think he's inside Mechagon. I think he has to go out and in. I think he's in the instance, but I reset it when he's in there, so he's trapped in his own, like, personal time bubble. That's Blade if he was an orc. I know, it's so cool. I wish I was this good at making mogs. Like, some people put so much work into it, and it's like a very simplistic one. You can get like over the top ones with like cool gear and stuff that look cool, but like it's just so simplistic. You know, this guy like farmed Undermine for this, but it was well worth it. Look at those glasses. Those glasses go so hard. Look at this guy. Anyway, I need to get locked in. I'm not locked in. We have no beam, which is fine. Did you summon me? Yeah, I guess.
Awaiting your input. Good maintenance.
I suppose, maybe. I'll see what I can do about that. Alright, we time this 16. We get a 17 Priory. Yeah, hear me out. Priory. We do that. We deplete it, but it's okay. Because when we get the 16, then we time it, then we have all 16s. Sounds like a plan? Good game plan? I think it's a good game plan. Or we 2-chest this, and we get an 18. That'd be cool. I think the only 18 I've attempted is a Floodgate, and we're doing really well, actually. Why is he not linked to route? I'm not putting a key until I've seen the route. Yeah, I attempted the 18 Floodgate the other day, and it was going well until Big Mama, and we got it down to like, it must have been like 5% or something, but we just wiped at the very end. But like that's pretty good, like, because that's a hard boss. That is like where you make and break your key a lot of the time in Floodgate. Sure. Route. No, I like, it sounds a bit like OTT, but I will not start a dungeon until I've seen what route we're going, because everybody needs to be on the same page. Like, everybody has to be on the same page on what we're doing, I think. Cool. Yeah, so okay, now I know that we're skipping this at the end. That's fine. Big pull here. Yeah, I mean, this is a very simple dungeon, but knowing where you're skipping and not is important. Because are we pulling this into the boss? We're not. That's fine. Yeah, cool route. Yo, 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 dancer. How you doing? That was a lot of yos. But there's never enough yos for you, my dude. Why G17? Oh, we've got a question. Why G17? Find G17. Oh, true. Look, it's 103% pull. I guess we don't need to pull that extra dog. But then how do you avoid pulling this dog if you're pulling Kuyo? How are you avoiding pulling this? Because you're pulling... I don't know. We don't play it. Okay. I think we're fine. I mean, I'll try to look for that first interrupt again, because that's what caught the last Demon Hunter out. So I'll focus on that then, I think. I'll keep my eyes peeled at all times. Yeah, I think trying to group all this is just so difficult. I don't think I could ever play tank at high keys. Like, it's such a hard role.
Infiltrate the city itself, and that means passing through the Robodrome.
Rocket barrage. Rocket barrage. Detonate. Rocket barrage. Detonate. Rocket barrage. Detonate. Rocket barrage.
Mission done successfully. Feel like I played that atrociously, but that's fine. Unholy DK presses buttons and nukes all the ads for you. Thank you very much.
Time to introduce them to the legends of the Tussle
If you get the knock, come close. Okay, the Major's gonna focus No Mercy, so that's worth knowing. Good shout out. I'll focus the Platinum Pummeler then. So they will do a lot more damage to this.
The city's entrance is located just past this arena. You must hold your ground until we can clear a path.
Platinum tunnel. Battle mine. Round 10.
Okay, mine's coming on the floor. Don't get hit. Alright, send the coolies. Alright, we're allowed to move out this corner now. It's a little bit sketchy. I'm not a massive fan anymore. I'm no longer a fan of this area. Oh, gotta watch out for the saws. Oh, this corner is horrible. Are we really using this one? I mean, I guess. Well, what else are we gonna use? Thank you, Transcendence. I love you. I have nothing for this. I'll have to light the narrate back down. They should give me 2 stacks of Transcendence. Thoughts? Bloody hell.
A little longer.
Oh, so cringe. Dodged the bomb, didn't dodge the circle. But true, they should give me 2 charges of the Transcendent. That would go hard. I'm getting knocked around. Bloody... Can we move out the... Like, why are we keeping it in the corner where there's like 5,000 bombs? Like, look at this. Nice and chill here now. Like, this is like, nice holiday. Get away! Oh my god. I get moving into melee, but maybe don't run on top of me? Huh? Was that not crazy? Holy moly. Okay, we need to nuke this quick. Alright, only 1 death from 1 stupid monk. That's not too bad. Also, I did the least damage on that boss, really? Huh? What do you mean? Oh, does he want to do the skip here? How are you going to do the skip? I guess... Can mages invis? I don't think they can. It doesn't work like that, no? I don't think he knows... No mirror. Fine. Just pull it. Just don't go as crazy. Make sure we interrupt the corrosive gunks. That's all that matters. We did not pull another drill. I mean, we did. I have no idea why we pulled another drill, but sure. That is actually insanity. That's alright, your boy focuses on CCing. We adapt, we overcome. We roll into tank abilities on the first boss. Like, this pack isn't bad. The only thing that really matters is making sure that you don't overlap the gunk with the puncture. Tank is like literally on death's door. Do I interrupt? Like, what are you doing? Pop something! If you're gonna pull the entire room, pull some fucking... Why? Like, literally res as well. If you've been res, get up. I hate WoW players. Bloody definition of not my key, not my problem. Why do I care? I do something stupid. Don't get punished for it. Lol. Get fucked. Like, if you're gonna do something stupid, like, what are you doing? They just don't give a... Like, they genuinely don't give a fuck. Because it's not their key. Oh, well, I'll just go into my next group and troll them as well. Like, if you don't have the abilities to do that pull, don't do the pull, huh? Like, the priest said lol, which makes me know instantly that it's not a healing issue. Like, there was not a healing thing there. If you... If the priest is saying lol, then that means the priest could have done nothing there to save him. You know what I mean? And now he's saying that he's playing a troll build. Oh my god. Get me out. Get me out of my own key. I'm gonna tilt. We need to be fast here so we don't pull the unit. Please do not pull the unit. I can't deal with it anymore. Any more pain. Okay, I guess I will interrupt this. Good. Keep the gunk CC'd. Like, genuinely, that's all that matters here. Don't let it get its cast off. Nice. Good use of CC overall there from everybody. So on top of these dogs, it's kind of scary. I am going to defensive this. I'm holding cooldowns here for the next pull. Although I think it's going to be really small. Like, what are we actually going to pull here? Oh, it's not too bad, actually. Right? It's not 2 dogs. Get out of here. We'll have to defensive this. If I get 2 dots on me, I'm dead. 2 dots is pretty much death. I mean, we're so lucky we recovered that pull, but, like, it's just annoying as well because he didn't get up. Like, he stayed dead on the floor. He didn't release for, like, a solid, like, I want to say 8 seconds or something like that. So we were lucky to survive that entire endeavor because we had to backpedal, Ring of Peace, survive, and he was just sat on the ground. Like, what are you doing? Like, okay, you died. Please get up. Please get up and don't throw the key. Anyway, yeah. Probably don't soak that as well. Probably. Ow. I mean, the healer chooses when they dispel, right? So I just have to assume that they are happy with their dispel decision. Like I genuinely just have to hope that they're happy with their choice. Like, they're not one-shotting me. So I didn't know that until I started playing healer. That it's their decision when they want to do the big AoE damage. We have all our cooldowns now. Send. Please stay closer. Yeah, that would also be nice if you tanked it close to the box. Oh my god. Sorry, this turned into like the flame tank show, and I don't really want to do that, but... It's not that bad. Oh my god, so much downtime. But thank you, my name Ash, for the Prime. Oh my god, thank you so much. That's really kind of you. What a baller. What an OG. What a real one. Me first sub. Oh, thanks, Ash. That's really kind of you. You get to listen to me lose my mind in real time. Oh, this boss takes so long. I mean, I can send, like, it's about 6 seconds, isn't it? Like, what is this? What is this boss? Put it in the bin. Redesign it. I'm gonna send out a Storm, Earth, and Fire here, otherwise it overcaps. And we cannot have it overcapping. Probably defensive as well. Careful on that box, son. And then do I send cooldowns out? I don't know. It's still got 16%. I think I don't. No, I don't. I use it for the next room, even though there's like I'm holding cooldowns for ages here. It's just lined up really awfully. Like it's just based on boss kill time and stuff. I just don't think it's worth. Alright, let's get out of here. Cujo down. We are 50 seconds behind my usual pace on this dungeon, but I think it's okay. I sometimes hate lighter than air. Why does it do that? Why does it do... Why does it do that? Why does it stop mid-air? Like, what? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. It looks like you want to roll in place. Well, that's really annoying, because now I'm miles behind everybody. I might as well have just, like, not. Why does it do that? Is it when you roll mid-air and then dash, it just doesn't like it? You have to roll and then dash, I think. It's fine, I'm a little bit behind, but this is like the CC quadrant.
I'm out of range.
I'll get the one. I mean, I'll hold cooldowns again then. I would have sent them on this pull, but it's already halfway dead. Which means I've sent, like, I've held cooldowns for, like, half this dungeon now. This is not great. This is not great, let's put it that way. Yeah, I would have sent on these if I came in at the time, but they're half dead. I'll just do it on the 3-pack that comes up here. Is there a specific dungeon pack weaker I use? Yeah, there is. It's called the War Within Dungeon pack, and it's Season 2. But it's really useful. I think they do one like every season, or it might overwrite itself. But it should be like the first one that pops up on Wagio. And now for the infinitely long mini-boss. So this is usually when I send my cooldowns out, but it just hasn't lined up. So usually what will happen is I'll pop them at the end of Cujo, come up here, and then they'll only start coming up by the time this mini-boss is up. But that's good, because, like, I'm probably the person that will nuke this thing down the best in, like, pure single target. But not having the cooldowns for it is really awkward, because now it's just like, okay. Now it's just like, okay. Oh god. I don't even think this mini-boss is bad for, like, damage or anything. I just think it's just tedious in how long you can spend here. I mean, you can technically skip it, but you probably have to be in a pre-made to do that. It puts me in this precarious position as well. If I send cooldowns on that, awesome, we nuke it down, then I don't have cooldowns for this ad pack, which is fine. Like, I don't have cooldowns for this ad pack, whatever.
Assured, these organisms will be expunged.
But then I'll have them for the boss. But now I have cooldowns for this ad pack. So it's like, well, am I going to hold cooldowns again? Like, how many times this dungeon have I said, am I holding cooldowns? Like, I'm going to have to send here. Because it's just, I'm wasting so many resources at this point. Life. Lemons. Good sigil. I trust in the shield. I trust in the shield so hard right now. So like what you can do eventually is pull this pack onto the boss, which is crazy. Which is crazy, but you actually have to do it eventually to time. Making sure you kill that ad is so important. Mage? Not just because it deals damage, but basically the fire lines come up straight afterwards, right? So if it's not dead, everyone's in an awkward position. That's why I tried to always save Touch of Death for it. So it's coming up again. I have cooldowns for this one though, which is kind of cool. So yeah, now you can focus again on the actual fire lasers, which are going this way. Everybody panic. Everybody panic. Just kidding. Don't panic. It's only a boss, guys. Chill. Mage, you need to dodge some things, I think. You're looking awfully low there. We'll have Touch of Death again for the next plant, so that's good. And then we'll have cooldowns again for the one after that, so it kind of lines up nice. Uh-huh, so this is where my DPS picks up. Oh, okay. I guess. Oh, I don't have cooldowns for this. What am I talking about? I mean, I have a mini burst window. Oh, I had Touch of Death. That's what I was on about. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I Whirling Dragon Punch here? Hell yeah, I can. The boss is kind of lasting a bit longer than I'd like. Things are ramping up a little bit. Things are getting a bit out of hand. We have cooldowns though. We'll expend them. Alright, cooldowns now. Oh yeah, okay, well sorry. You're gonna discombobulate as I send my cooldowns. And then the ad's coming up. Get to that straight away. Set clones on it as well, so it gets nuked. Beautiful. Clones back on boss so that they don't fixate bug. And of course you go this way. Run into the cogwheel, but it doesn't matter because I'm a Windwalker. Haha. Oh my god. This is a boss fight of all time. Alright, cool. And now for a really hard pack. Luckily I have all my defenses for this, but this is terrifying. Getting the MZ right now. I'm gonna stop popping defensives. Oh my god, it hurts so badly. Healer, it's very low. If the healer dies, we wipe. Like, genuinely just wipe. Darkness, big. Good. So I can hold Karma. Barrier, also big. Oh, I don't want to send coolies here, but this is taking so long. I think I hold. I hold a mini burst window. I think that's fine. So once one tank goes down, you're pretty good. Like, we should be fine now. But I need it for the next packs, yeah. How are we doing on time? Awfully. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. We actually are doing awfully on time. Holy shit. Let me quickly have a look at this route one last time.
So, my misguided son returned.
So we're doing the skip here. Probably the Mind Soothe skip, which is fine.
Are no longer my father.
And then, yeah, okay.
Malfunctioning
Then coolies here, potentially.
Poor child. If only you could accept the truth. The curse of flesh has run rampant across Azeroth, and I will
I cannot use that item. 20 personnel squirrel. Shield generator. Shield generator. Short out. Short out. Shield generator. Shield generator.
Sir, these are all inside of the shield generator. Please.
Short out. That item.
I can get it in time. Get me inside the shield generator.
20 personnel squirrel.
Get me out of the shield generator.
Generator. I'm out of range.
I kid a little bit. Time is actually fine. But we do need to get this skip right. Ow?
I require a target.
Yeah, Mind Soothe, and then we can do this very easily by just hugging this wall over here and running right. Just literally face the wall and just run. Press W at an angle. And you cannot fuck it up. Impossible! As close as you might think you are, you're not that close. And now it's just killing this boss. Like, we have so much time to play with. Just can't mess up. We'll have Lust, we'll have everything. It's just survive. So this is like kind of a safer than sorry sort of situation. So if I see a position is safer and I lose uptime, I will basically just go to the safer position. There's no need to, like, we don't need to min-max this, is what I'm trying to say. What is this positioning? Sir, I would like it if this wasn't the worst positioning I've ever seen in my life. Okay, this is fine now. Oh, careful, that one's gonna go far. Yep. I'm getting like no uptime on this boss. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Oh my god. Let's try to get some uptime. This is awful. By the way, I'm trying to work out where the tank's going to go with it. That was terrifying. Basically, I just need to stand on the tank. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm overcomplicating this. Don't be on me. Don't be on me. Don't be on me. Sweet. Ow. Come to the edge or take it so far away. Sure. Either works, I suppose. Okay, Mega Zap on the mage. We're gonna transition now. Ish. Yeah, we're 5 minutes. We have so much time. And then I'm not sending out a single cooldown until P2 with Lust and everything. Not that any cooldowns are up yet, but that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is they will be up, and everybody's cooldowns kind of line up. I mean, the only ones who are still on cooldown is the Unholy, but I imagine the mage will still pop on pull because fuck your cooldowns. All right, we sent. I need to be careful when this Mega's up. What is this? Bro, I've got like the worst orbs you could ever have in a million years, and it's not even close. Oh, you bonobo, what are you doing? Res him. Res him. He did not hunt this boss. But you did not hunt this boss. You can't hunt this boss. He probably fucking jumped off the front of the map. I don't know if I can type it. I feel like I'll die. Don't hunt. If he's hunting this boss, he just dies. Like, please do not hunt this boss. Like, I can't think of any other way he just died there. Oh, losing the mage is rough. They are a lot of damage. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's never easy. Like, what is this? Playing like in the corner of despair. Should be fine now to send cooldowns. I'm gonna check how he died after this. If it's full damage, I'm gonna I'm gonna laugh. It's so risky to hunt on this boss. I can't think of any other way. Like, even if a tank hits an orb, right, they probably still survive it. Okay, looks like it's me against the world. One man and a dream. 1 minute 55. One Windwalker and the okay, it looks like the healer died as well because nobody can fucking dodge. Thank you for tanking my key. I appreciate all of your service. Is it even possible? Oh, it's going to be tough. I need to heal. I just don't think I have the damage when that recalibrate comes in. Okay, and you're soothing mist right now and just vivify. Oh, no, it's not going to work.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Oh my god, they trolled my key at the end. They trolled my key at the end, and now the priest is flaming the tank, but the priest died as well. I'm so why? Why do people troll at the end? Oh, this healer's like just losing their mind over this tank, but they died. They didn't dodge. Let's look at the deaths. Genuinely, let's look at the deaths. Tank died to full damage. Yeah, he pressed the hunt and he fell off the map as predicted. The last thing he did was hunt, and then it's just death. So he hunted, and then because if you hunt on this boss, you can go off the platform. So he hunted, fell down, died. Classic. The mage was then meleeed, so not the mage's fault. I don't blame the mage at all, because they got meleeed, the tank died. Mega Zap on the Unholy, rough. And then the priest died to a plasma orb because they just didn't dodge it. And now they're losing their mind at the DK. Demon Hunter, even, sorry. Saying that the Demon Hunter is the reason we wiped that. Because he cannot take responsibility for not dodging a mechanic, I guess. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, like, the Demon Hunter at the start, I wasn't happy with, but I will defend him here and say we could have still timed that key. Like, you cannot blame him for dying there. Like, if it's just me, the healer, in the tank with a minute 30 on the clock, we time that. You just have to survive. If you get hit by an orb, then then you cannot just then stop flaming the tank and saying it's your fault we wiped this key. Because you didn't dodge the mechanic. That's such, I don't even know what that is. It's not, oh, what's the word I'm thinking of? It's not projecting, is it? It's not, that's not quite it. I guess that's looking for any fault that isn't your own. Because sure, the tank shouldn't have hunted and died, yeah? That ended up with the mage dying. But I guess the point I'm trying to say is that the key was timeable with just 3 of us left. With just me, the healer, and the demon hunter. Like, that was literally fine. We would have timed it absolutely fine. And then he died, and then he starts flaming. But, like, in that situation, you just have to play safe, no? Like, the one thing you have to do is dodge. Yeah, dodge the orbs. That's all you have to do. The one thing you have to do, and then you get hit. Oh, man, it's so rough. To be fair, after you died, the demon hunter again hunted, fell off, and tried to stay. Oh, don't tell me that. Because I even typed in the chat during the pull, don't hunt. Don't hunt on that boss, by the way. It's risky as fuck. It's risky as fuck. He just said he doesn't. Yeah, like, I don't mind. I'm just like, oh, it sucks because now we're literally in the situation we were in yesterday. But like, what can I do? What can I do? I think I would actually prefer it if I was the one ruining these keys, because then, like, I have no one to, like, not even blame. I'm not looking for the word blame, but like, if it was me wiping these keys, then it's just like, okay, I'm stupid. I deserve to have my key depleted. But I feel like a lot of these things are just so out of my control. Oh, I'm just in the corner of the Mechagon boss doing my mechanics, dodging, just chilling. And I just watch nameplates drop. I think everyone played the dungeon well, DPS-wise. I think the DPS were all good. The mage got unlucky, I think, with the melee. It was just little mistakes here and there. Like, no one's really to blame. But it just feels bad. Because if it was at least me that trolled my own key, or, like, made it so that we didn't complete my key, I guess is better to say, then it's like, okay, I have no one to blame but myself, but I feel like it just keeps going wrong, and I have no control. I think it's the control of it. Like, it's completely out of my power to determine if I can time these keys or not at this point. Because I'm not even allowing myself to attempt the 17s and the 60, like the 17s that I want to attempt at the moment. This is where I want to attempt. But I'm in a position where I can't even attempt these right now because I just keep getting roadblocked. Roadblocked in my 16s. I don't know. It feels like a complaint, though. Play better, stupid monk, I guess. I don't know. What's my IO? 3422? Doesn't feel like it. Feels like I'm 300 fighting for scraps and the Mythic Plus front lines. You expect WoW players to take personal responsibility? Yeah, I take personal responsibility all the time. Like, initially maybe I'll, like, lash out and get, like, annoyed, but then, like, 10 seconds later I'll, like, be like, okay, I was so stupid there. Like, I do it all the time. All the time I'll, like, instantly blame something, and then I'll come to my senses and go, actually, no, I'm the stupid idiot there. I could have played better. Like, the easiest one today was when we had in the Dark Flame Clef 16 with the wax, and I blamed the druid for going into the wax, and then I stunned him, but then that was completely my fault. And then I apologized to him, like a normal human being. Is that not... Is that just not normal? As a Vengeance Demon Hunter main, you only fall off if you hunt from the front of the boss. Oh, you can hunt from the sides. That makes sense. It was just I was watching the MDI last night. It's the only reason I even know that you can fall off of the hunt, because they were talking about it on the stream. I didn't realize that you could do it from the sides. But like the moment he died on that boss fight, I knew he must have just cast hunt and gone straight off the edge. Which is a crazy interaction, by the way. Like, did you know that slicing winds, you cannot slicing winds off ledges? Fun fact. It stops you. I don't know if it works like that in the open world. We can test it. Okay, that didn't go very far. Okay, we'll test it in a sec. But you actually cannot slicing winds off of like ledges and stuff. I don't know if this counts as a ledge though. I mean, in my mind, it counts as a ledge. We can try it. But let's say you slicing winds and the rookery into the circle. You should not go down. Unless you press W instantly afterwards. You should stay up. Yeah, we'll try it here. Yeah, I'm going to say, like, it just didn't let me go. Because it classed as I would have gone off the edge, right? Maybe I can... Maybe there's a better way to test this. Just to show, because I don't think a lot of people know this with slicing winds. Why is this dungeon reset? Well, this isn't what we wanted, but I don't think I can literally... I don't think I can slicing winds onto this platform. I do not think it lets me. Yeah, see, like, it literally will not let you fly off of platforms, so you cannot, like, kill yourself with slicing winds off a ledge. I think it's kind of known, but kind of a little unknown. And the only reason I'm talking about that is just because the hunt, it's just weird that the interaction with the hunt is it doesn't do the same, right? That you always stop before the ledge, whereas slicing winds will stop you. You cannot kill yourself with slicing winds off a full damage. The only way to do that is if you like literally are on the very edge, press slicing winds, and then W, right? So fun fact for anybody that doesn't know. Flood and storm ability ghosted. It's true. It's true though. It did some good damage there as well. Well, so now we're back to the 15. I don't feel as bad as yesterday yet. I'm just in this position right now where it's frustrating to me, because right now I feel like I'm in such a prime spot to get good Windwalker rankings. Just like, what am I doing Mythic Plus for if it's not for like rankings and stuff like that? Am I doing it for fun? Hell nah! I'm doing it for the rankings, bro. That'd be so cool. Can you imagine me being like ranked 20 monk? That'd be so cool. I'd be so happy. I could then tell my girlfriend and she'll say, buddy, I don't care. And that'd be great. It'd be goated. But it's a struggle. And it's not even like, the biggest struggle is that I'm not even attempting these 17s. We did 117 today, right? We did the operation. And even though that was a wipe, at least it was in a 17 attempt. I feel like I'm trapped in this never-ending loop of 15, 16, 15, 16, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 16, and then the occasional 17. I need resilient 16s to save me. Like, well, to make it not as bad, because at least if 16s is the cap, then I'm not having, like, right now I'm having to jump two keystone levels, right? So, unless I plus 2 the 15, which isn't going to happen, I need to do a 15, then a 16, and then I get a shot at getting keystone level. Whereas if it's just a 16, I do the 16, then I get a shot at keystone level, you know? Which is a lot less punishing. But it says Priory. And I cannot get the groups to do it. I mean, that's not true, actually. I do get invited. And I'm going to try again now. But it just goes wrong. Every single time it goes wrong. Yo, there's no way these people don't invite me. Yo, there's no way they don't invite me. I'm a Windwalker monk. Yo, there's no way they don't invite me. So I've been slicing winds sideways a lot of the fights and probably missed a few for nothing all this time. Well, I mean, like... I mean, it's not like... it's probably still safe to do that as long as you can hit, because you can also... You can run into the situation where if you're slicing winds and you're holding down W, you finish the cast and then you instantly walk forward, right? Like, because you're just naturally holding down W. So it's super easy to fall off the ledge, right? Because you basically have to take your hands off the keyboard or press S or something. So it's not like it's impossible, but slicing winds will not let you do it, the spell itself. It's just what you're currently pressing afterwards. So we got declined. That's kind of cool. Was it these guys that decline me? Is that why it's green? No. Maybe? I don't know. Let's queue again. Maybe we get double decline. That'll feel so good for my, like, mentality. I guess the reasoning is the hunt is target-based, with slicing winds you run down a path. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it makes complete sense. Yeah. The hunt is one crazy ability. I just think it's funny. I just think it's so funny. Oh, you just press this button as a tank, or I guess even as a Havoc, right? And then you just fall off the edge of the map. I bet he was so confused as well. Because if you make that mistake once, you don't do it again, right? It's like if you do something stupid, you're probably not doing it again because you're like, oh god, I've learned. So that looks like it was the first time it looks like he's ever unsuccessfully hunted that boss. Unless it's just... Unless that's a regular occurrence. I'm having a really hard time getting invites for 14s. Yeah. I'm having a really hard time getting invites for 16s. It's just is what it is. And then I think the biggest issue is when I do get invited to a group, it's a group that I don't think can complete the dungeon. Which is a weird thing to say, right? Like, you should never not think your group can complete the dungeon. But I think for Priory, I think it's so class-based that I kind of doubt sometimes if it's even possible with the group that has, like, taken me into it. Like, I think my best chance to ever even... These guys... Oh, yeah, they've already declined me. The best chance for me to ever time a Priory, I think, is if I get a Demon Hunter. Not a Demon Hunter, a Death Knight. So, like, I think to myself with this group, is it possible? If we have, like, a Death Knight and a Mage, maybe? If we don't, is it doable? This dungeon's hard, eh? This dungeon, like, requires a lot of interrupts, a lot of positioning for ads. But I'll always give it a go, right? Because, like, maybe we get luck of the draw. We all play out of our goddamn minds. We're playing, like, Liquid for one dungeon of our lives, and we're just pumping. Oh, sorry. We're playing, like, Incentive for one dungeon of our lives. You know? So we're absolutely pumping. Correction. Had to correct there. Sorry. Absolutely pumping. I don't know. I don't know what class you take as the final one. We have no prior target damage. I guess. It has to be a mage, right? Incentive push team, all 18 soon? Hell yeah. I did this dungeon on 16 with a Fizz comp. Outlaw Rogue pulled 5.7 million DPS at the end. Hell, dude, that's insane. I mean, the closest I got to doing it, which isn't very close, is I had a comp with a Paladin tank, Death Knight. What was it? Me, obviously. I have to be there. It was going well, but we just wiped to, like, mini-bosses and stuff. And I feel like the issue is when you wipe once, even if it's a resilient key, I feel like they punish the lowest DPS. Like genuinely, I feel like if I'm the lowest DPS, I can get kicked. And it happens every time. Or they reform. It's one of the two. But it definitely happened earlier. Because I was lowest DPS after like 2 pulls in the dungeon, then the tank died, and then he said my bad, and then kicked me. And that was a bit... Hey, it's the mage from the last dungeon. Pog. But I feel like you're judged a lot on DPS in this game. Which makes sense. but you're judged a lot on DPS on your first couple of pulls if you wipe in your first couple of pulls. And I am not competing with half of these specs on pulls, on like, on like first pulls in a dungeon. I don't know. I'm overthinking it. This key is going to go well. Do I have a teleport to it? Probably not, right? Nope. Nope, because I deplete my keys. If I was this tank, I would take a DK here. I really would. Oh no, we have all our DPS. Shit. GG, it's over. A whole bunch of follows that I have completely missed whilst I was despairing in Mechagon. Thank you, Slide Swift. GG Mandra, Donardo, Omnizen, Panda Zai, and my name Ash for the follow. Thank you. Thanks for the awesome videos that have helped me. Oh, no worries, Slide. I'm glad that they help. We'll soon have the it'll be the PCR soon, and then we can I'm in like kind of like period where it's difficult to do like guide videos on stuff. So like midway through a tier, and there's not been many changes and stuff. So it's a little on the guide video side of things. But I'm always open to asking any questions anyone has in chat and stuff like that when I stream. But mostly it's like M+ at the moment. I feel like this is all I do. I am playing Mistweaver later, but I'm not sure if I'm streaming it. I don't think anybody wants to see that. Oh dear God. I'm waiting for the inevitable kick. What are we listening to? We listen to Run. We are listening to Run. Rogue Stupid Strong, try Rep Pala. I've seen that Rep Pala is rising through the ranks at the moment. After it's buffed, there are a lot of them. They've come out the woodworks and they're all climbing up the they're all climbing up the Mythic Plus tree. And I agree, they do stupid damage. They're very strong. Always wanted to learn Mistweaver? I'd watch. Ah, bad news there. You won't learn a single thing. Not... Why does the healer keep leaving? Is it because they see the comp? They take one look at this comp and they go, ah, hell nah, absolutely no chance in hell. They see the Windwalker and they're like, oh shit, no. Run. How to min-max stats in SimC? I don't really know what you mean by min-max stats. Like, I get where you're coming from. I think I understand what you're trying to like understand. But there is no like real min-maxing stats, if that makes sense. Oh, let me... Like, if I do a SimC, and I just put my character in here, like, all I'll do is anytime I get, like, a new piece of gear or something, or I've got a whole bunch of gear that's the same item level. Right now I don't, so it's a little bit awkward to, like, demonstrate. But let's say this hat is the same item level, and this cape is the same item level, and these gloves are the same item level, or something like that. This is how you should sim. You should never use things like stat weight sims. They're very outdated. And then you just basically you got all your gear in your bag and stuff, and you basically, like, let's say I want to compare Ring of Earthen Craftsmanship and Circe's Circlet, so you just press both of those, right? And then I want to see if I want to see if Sephorium's as good as these other trinkets I have. And this is literally how I sim stats, right? I mean, if you want to, and then I'd literally just run the sim. If you want to sim for like gems and stuff, though, you do need to press replace existing gems. But the issue of this is, I guarantee, unless you've got premium, you are not going to be able to, like, I've got too many combinations, right? And I've allocated 15 million. So that's pretty min-max. This is literally all I do. If I'm like simming stuff, if I get a new piece of gear, I just compare it in the Top Gear sim. And if there's like a new piece that I want, right, like a crafted piece or something. So let's say I wanted to compare how my rune branded leg wraps would look if I gave them a different stat. So you can then do like a recraft here. So I want to recraft it to verse haste. Okay, I also want to compare it against Christ haste. And you can put all the different variations of it here. And I guess this is another way you can do stats with crafted gear. You can do like loads of different, all the different combinations, right? To then have a look at the recraft for your current gear. I mean, does that kind of make sense? Like that's genuinely all I do, like Top Gear wise, for looking at stats and stuff. I just let the sim do it for me. Because the sim's gonna do like its 1 billion iterations or whatever it is, and then come out with what your strongest combination of gear is at that time and the stats compared to it. The only true min-maxing, in my opinion, in terms of maybe min-maxing, like genuinely the only like min-maxing for stats, I think, I'll go back to the raid bots, is that gem thing I was talking about. The Top Gear is fine, but then the only thing I think you can really have control over is what enchants you put on, or what gems you put on, right? So at that point, then I would do like, because you can see I've got all these combinations, right, of different ring enchants, different gems in here. The only issue with this is this sim takes absolutely ages, and you have to have premium, I think, to really do it properly. I mean, you can see already I've got too many combinations. If I take off maybe some of these, you can see I get 16 million iterations that I'm allowed, and I'm already at 33,000. So it's actually really hard to like properly sim for gems and stuff. Okay. They're gonna kick me. I could have asked this entire time for a summon. Wait, no, we have a warlock. They can't kick me. It's not cringe. This guy's called Kim Jong-heel. What do you mean? Oh, no. I think I have too much haste mastery, but I don't know how to check if changing my crafted pants or whatever to something other than haste mastery. Oh, I think you might have asked that before. That it's basically the thing I did there in the Top Gear where you can press and recraft. You can put the recraft options basically for any of the other options that you want, and that's a good way to do that. That's like a quick way to do it for a piece of gear you already have. What a name. I haven't got a summon yet. This is not looking good. Thoughts, you shouldn't be punished for not timing your own dungeon. There should not like if I go into the dungeon, the timer should reset, right? Because otherwise I'm trapped at Mechagon. I mean, I need to... What route? What route we go in? What route we go in for this amazing dungeon that I love so much? I'm sure he'll share. There's just got to be a better way of grouping up all these ads with a comp that cannot group up ads. Like, who here is grouping up anything? Absolutely bloody no one. Oh my god, okay. That is a massive pull. Where are you bringing this? How many sharpshooters? 1, 2, 3. They're just gonna be taking shots. That's fine. Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. I'm gonna focus the knight here because the knight is probably the biggest issue to start with. I mean, obviously the mini boss is, but that takes time to kill anyway. The knight will just constantly impale, and we'll just end up killing someone. Generally, the tank. I'm pretty sure it only impales the tank. Actually, I could be wrong. I'd probably go for the knight. I think we both just go for the knight. Eye of Kazan worth in Mythic Plus. Hell yeah, we're gonna chain pull the entire dungeon. But also no, but yes at the same time. It's good because it's my highest like trinket. It's not. I don't run it because of chain pulling. I run it because of item level. Lol. My C4EM ain't got nothing on this. Knights Defo Prio? Yeah, 100%.
The expedition built the priory as
Okay.
to contemplate the mysteries of Belladar.
I would love to even get to the first boss on the 16. I haven't seen that yet.
The devotees have become secretive, hostile.
I'm gonna be careful here, wait for the group up, pop a defensive, send. And my input lag is bad. GG. Bro, where's this knight going? Okay, my mage just got one shot. Everybody don't panic. Did you just see that? Did you watch it run out really slowly and just get my mage? Like, it was like in slow-mo, you're just watching this knight run out. Oh, that's really not good. I shouldn't be top damage. This is terrifying. And we have nothing for these defends, really. Like, I can try, maybe. I've leg sweep in 10, but this is just taking too long. I think the tank just dies here, or we just die here. Right. I'm doing a Soothing Mist into a leg sweep. Maybe it's okay now. The mage dying was rough. I just watched this knight run out in slow-mo. Buddy, you are on death's door right now, no? Are we fighting this, by the way? Were we on the stairs? We happy with the stairs? We good with this? We good? I don't feel like this is where we want to be fighting it. But I respect the decision. My conduit cancelled itself in the most important key I've ever done in my entire life. I love League of Legends. Why is he focusing the priest? Great question. Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. There is reason, though. In my mind, I find that the main reason I wiped these dungeons are interrupt. So I like to focus the casters. Which sounds stupid. But I promise it's not. That's what the mage is for. The mage is here to kill chainmail. I'm here to get rid of the things that kill my mage. Brother, tell me you have some CC for that. Okay, I'm coming in here. Defense or leg sweep. Oh my god. Ring it. Paralysis that, and then interrupt that Nasi. Okay, I will diffuse magic that, 'cause that's terrifying. I have no cooldowns for this shit. I have nothing. Oh, screw it. Send cooldowns. Pray to God. Hello, can I get a target? I shit you not, this is the best run I've ever had so far. I know it looks atrocious. We don't need to skip because we killed the pack. I know, right? That's crazy. Look at all these little demons. Ooh. They're looking kind of cute, though. Okay. Good luck, everybody. Mage instantly getting one shot. Maybe hold... Hello? Interrupt didn't want to go off? Blizzard trying to brick my key? Holy Smite on me? GG. Pray that someone just cast his interrupt. I just don't have any cooldowns for this. I already spent them. Nobody interrupted that. Pain. I'm not going to send big cooldowns out here, so I'll just do a mini burst window. I guess, thank God, we have a Warlock who pumps. Okay, you got like triple defend going on here. Okay, now we pull some more stuff. I think this might even be a defensive angle. And then sort of send coolies. Don't you love it when both Conjurers cast Fireball on you? Please? Ow. Oh, piss off, Duelman. Not now. We're busy. People need to get those interrupts on Duelman. I do not have a nasty one just yet. Alright, I can get Cinder Blast if no one else can. Alright, I'll get the next thing. Fireball. Oh, Purification's rough. We need to get him outside of this. Otherwise, he's going to heal to full health, and then GG, well played, go next. Oh boy, this looks fun. I'm not going to say anything. If I say something, I'll be in big trouble. You tell me no one had a natty kick for that? You're just going to let that hit me in the face? You're going to do me like that? Holy, get these guys in right now. This guy is going to Ember Storm our faces. Oh my god, we didn't kill this guy fast enough. Okay, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Interrupt. Screw my conduit. Screw damage. Just kick. I'm a kick bot. What's my purpose? To kick and not allow cast to go off. Okay, cool. Oh, it appears that I am taking damage. Can't cast my cooldowns if I'm dead. I'm dead. Can it cast my cooldowns if I'm dead? I'm dead. Oh, cool, we pulled more. You know this guy's flame striking, by the way. No? We don't care? Cool, okay. I'll stand in that, by the way. Don't mind me. Ah, the Conjurers are casting. I hope we've got some CC for this. I mean, we have Chaos Nova. I'll take it. Anybody? Anybody? Fuck all of you. Why is it when they cast on me that nobody interrupts? When they cast on other people, I always got people's back. Like, look at this. Wow, he's such a good monk. Such a good player. Such a good father. You tell that I'm a little bit nervous this time, this key. Okay, if we can get past this... I mean, it's not even the hardest part of the dungeon. Keep your demons away from there, boy. Wait, where's my tank? Oh, okay. Focus Emberlands? You're cooked, mate. I ain't touching Emberlands. Everybody stack up. If you're not stacked under me, I'm going to scream. My conduit cancelled itself. You didn't stack up. Everything is going to be okay. Conduit has cancelled it. I need a conduit cancel timer in the top left corner of my screen. We're at 2 so far for this one dungeon. Those are insane conduit cancelling. Like, Blizzard are trying. They're trying to tank this key for me. I won't let them. I don't even know if I'm on good pace, because I have no idea what good pace for this dungeon is. If I say yes... Like, what? We're 10 minutes in, 41%. The rest of the dungeon's completely linear. Well, pretty much, right? Boss fights are going to take ages. We have no DK to negate the next boss. That next boss is going to be horrible. Honestly, I don't think Prioress is actually that bad. I think Prioress is chill. Just don't be stupid, or something like that. I will send cooldowns out again here. 1 billion kajillion %. Although, why have I done this to myself? I don't have a Storm Earth and Fire for this. I'm going to have to wait. But this is awkward because it means I'm not going to have cooldowns up for the next ad pack, which is probably the hardest pack in the entire game. Oh, why have I done this? And now this bitch is casting fucking Holy Radiance on me. Get off! Wait, no. Not Holy Radiance. And also my input lag is awful. I press a button, it doesn't cast. I press another button, it doesn't cast. I'm going to throw this mouse out a window if I don't time this key. So far out the window. Alright, so we got the... This boss is dead, right? This boss is chill. Also, I had a tank the other day that didn't want to go this way because they thought that it was too scary to do this mini-boss. I think this is, like... Obviously, it's harder for the tank, but, like... Just don't die. Huh? Oh, we're not going to have cooldowns. I needed to pop them, like, that 20 seconds earlier, so now we're 30 seconds off, which means I have nothing for this massive pack, and... I don't need cooldowns. I just remembered I'm a CC bot. That is my job. I don't do damage. Come on, let's go. What is my purpose? To make sure that the casters don't cast. And we stand here on the cusp of victory. 5 adventurers ready to down Priory. It's okay. It's not timed. We can stand here for a while. Wait, what? This dungeon is timed? Oh, shit, then. I'm going to focus Priest. I know it's crazy. I know I almost died. Even though I'm focusing the Priest, the character that I'm literally trying to interrupt here. But you should focus the Paladin! Your priority targeting's awful! Shut up. You have no idea what you're talking about. How did I not get one shot there, though? I'll tell you how. I replaced my Cersei circlet. Okay, that's not too bad. We did half of it, I think. So we have no cooldowns for this one, but this one looks a little bit easier, actually. Are we pulling into that? That's a lot of casters, but like time. Obviously, time is always the consideration. Consecration? Not on my watch, you don't. Sacred Toll. I'm just going to defensive this. This is bad. Please. Oh my god, drink my Fist of Fury! We'll have cooldowns for the next pack. That's kind of cool, right? Like, I know it's not good to not be focusing these paladins, but that's why I've hired a mage. Sure as shit ain't my job.
Consecration.
Alright, the priest has been interrupted. Conjurer will cast next. Get it with a nasty kick. Oh, both of them. Both of them, actually. Alright, we've no way of stopping the priest right now. But I think it's fine. Just nuke it down. Pop a... Anybody's got to interrupt this. You've got to interrupt it. You've got to interrupt it. Or don't. Or don't interrupt it. That's fine, boys. That's fine. The healer's dead. Nobody interrupted. I'm going to scream. Res that healer right now. Fireball on me. Everybody panic. Soothing mist. Oh, yes. Let's just pull it into another pack. I'm sure this is the... Yep.
Flame strike.
We got any of that, the CC?
Consecration.
No CC, you say?
Consecration.
Oh. I understand. Natty kick that. Then focus on the Conjurer, because he's going to cast next, because it wasn't natty kicks, I don't think. Priest, we got to get with that. Then we have a leg sweep coming up. Flame Strike, Holy Smite, let them cast, and then send. I didn't interrupt it properly. I'm sorry for anybody that got hit by that. My bad.
Consecration.
Greater heal. Somebody stop it. Holy shit. I'm doing no damage, but I am a CC bot brought to this group from the gods. They have no idea what I'm doing behind the scenes here.
They've served their purpose. Baron, demonstrate your worth.
Okay, I think we still have good. We're still on good time. I think boss fights take ages. This is gonna be so tough as well because of how the thing works. Everybody stack up or I'll scream. What is that? Holy shit! This guy just summoned a demon. That's pretty cool. All I summoned is a tiger. Do not start popping this now. Pop this now and I'll tweak. Don't you dare! I mean, how many can you take, mate? Like, how many do you think we can all take? I can probably take one with Fortifying Brew up at a push. To the other side of the room. I shouldn't have used my diffuse magic there. That's so troll. So I'm down like a key defensive. Hello, I'm so slow. Nice to meet you, so slow. I am... Oh, wait. Okay, I get one. Other people are going to have to soak. I cannot take two. As a DPS, like, I just cannot. Like, right now, I've popped two defensives just for that. Okay. Well, it's a good thing there aren't more coming in. Wait, there are more coming in? Oh, we're fucked then. I should have diffuse for the next one. Can you stop targeting me? You got something against me or something? On the plus side, I have Conduit now, which actually is a defensive in itself. It gives me extra healing. So I didn't have to diffuse that one. Conduit is a very good defensive / offensive. It increases your healing. Well, you have to take it in the hero talent, but we're not going to get into that right now. Oh my god, the hammers are close. Oh my god, I whirl and dragon punched inside of them. I'm going to health pot here, because that feels a little bit scary. I will take one for my country. Okay, cool. The dot's going to hurt at the end. I might even Soothing Mist heal myself now. And then keep an eye on my health. Yeah, I'm going to Hellstone. Last second Hellstone. Now, the real question is, can we nuke him before we have to do the Sacrificial Pyre? I'm going to say yes. Fuck it. Kill him. Buddy, can you move? I'm trying to nuke you down. The audacity to not even move. You call yourself a boss. I call you a bitch, mate. You're dead. How much time we got? We got about 12 minutes. Give or take. think it's okay. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. We're in a good spot. Maybe. He targets the priest? This guy's fucking trolling. Alright, priest first. Just to guarantee the interrupts. Actually, we got leg sweeps and stuff, right? On the consecration? Oh my god. I'm gonna focus the paladins actually now. That was the worst Ring of Peace I've ever done in my entire life. I literally cast it after they cast. Like, what? Like, what are we doing? I mean, oh my god, there's so much scary trash coming up. Why did they make the hardest trash at the end of the dungeon? How long do we need for prior rest? I'm going to say you need like 4 minutes, right? Right? Zoon, what are you doing? Get back here. Okay, stand around this corner and pray. Ooh, I'm a praying. I have no way to stop the Great Heal. I'm low-key out of CC here. Calm with that. We have cooldowns for the next pack. I didn't send. I think it was fine not to send. So I knew that everybody else had. Or my coordinates came up halfway is what I'm trying to say. Interrupt the mage. Get the interrupt on you. There's a lot of casters here. Leg sweep. Into my big heal. I need to stop some of these casts. Oh my, it's over, right? My clone! You stupid clone! Bro, what did my clone do?
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
Well, no, that's not even my clone. The mob ran into it, but it's also my clone. Someone pulled... The warlock said sorry. Like, my clone obviously followed, but the mob got pushed? Is it over? Really, at the end? It said really not enough time. We're not even going to try it. No, you just left? Oh my god, it was such a blessed run as well. What happened? Like, why just leave, bro? Like, potentially you can still time this, and he just left and ran off. Like, what? Huh? Like, you're not even going to try. We're literally at the end. You have about 7 minutes 30. It's not impossible to time this and you leave. Like, it'd be so tight. Like, I'm not saying we can. Like, I'm genuinely not saying we can. Like, this is a lot to still go through. But, like, to just leave. Like, what? What are you doing? Also, I know I said my clone. That wasn't me. Like, my clones were focusing it, obviously, but it got knocked back or something. It got knocked back into them. So I think, because the warlock said sorry, he feared it. Right? He feared it into the other pack. Right? I can't think of... It was something, basically. Something pulled it. But I just saw my clone there at the last second, so my instinct was my clone did this. My clone did this. I just don't know why you'd leave. Like, okay, let's say we do this pack again. Takes a minute. Then you come up here. This takes, like, I don't know. Let's give it, like, 3 minutes. Like, 3 minutes is pretty generous for all the rest of this. So you spent 4 minutes 30. We had 2 minutes left on the clock. How long left do we have on this timer? 4 minutes 30 plus 2 minutes is 8 minutes. And you had 6... We could have timed... I think we could have still timed this, right? What? Like... What is mentally wrong with you to just leave? Like, what mentality is that? like, I'm not saying we could have, but I'm saying why not try it? You're literally there. I get it, we wiped. And you're embarrassed because you pulled the pack or something. I get it, like, sure. But just try it. We were right there. It's not like we wiped the first... it's not like we wiped the first pack in the dungeon and it's over. It's just like... I think it was possible. That feels bad, man. Yeah, that feels bad, man. Indeed. I'm tilted because I needed this dungeon. And I feel like I was doing... I don't know. I feel like I played alright. My damage was bad, but I was, like... I was literally playing a CC bot. And I think I was doing, like... I put a lot of, like, effort into this one. And it felt so good as well, how far we got. I've never seen this pull, though. I think there were two things that could have been done differently. One, don't pull the next pack, obviously. But two, I think probably pull this around the corner, right? If you're going to pull this, like... Because if you're pulling this, you don't want to pull this then, right? Like, that's your goal. It's to not pull both of these. So tag it and then run behind the corner and just play it like that again, right? I feel like it was so risky playing it here. Because I think eventually these would have run in anyway. Like, look at them. They path close enough anyway. So eventually you are going to get all of these in. It's why people tend to do this side instead, right? You do this one and then you let these guys come in and it's not as bad. Like, this is terrifying. So, I don't know. I feel like it was maybe a bad decision. Ultimately not the tank's fault. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying I think this was so maybe risky. So I'd run out of kicks at this point anyway. So even just this pack, it's pretty rough. And we obviously expended all of our CC on this one. Oh, fuck it. Brawn Pike, end my life. Cut me down. Based.
Only the strongest survive.
I was hoping for this run. Yeah, me too, Royal. I was hoping for this run as well. Yeah, sorry about the mad rambling during this one. I feel like there wasn't much play-by-play. It was me just losing my mind or tweaking. I was, this annoys me as well. Lighter than air, when you do it mid-air, it sometimes just bugs out. But, yeah. Oh, there was just a lot riding on that key. I was maybe a bit... I mean, I wasn't, like, nervous, but... pressured, I guess? The mad ramblings of a man that needs to complete his 16. You generally let Cinderblast go off and save your kick for Fireball Smites if other casters are in the pool. Cinderblast is just a tank stun that heal. Okay, I didn't know that, Traffic. Thank you, that's interesting. So Cinderblast is fine to go off. Okay, Cinderblast is fine to go off. That bug on channeled spells cancelling is so tilting. It happened twice. It happened twice in this dungeon. Is this the hardest dungeon on the patch? In terms of ceiling, probably not. I think it's not the hardest one for, like, the best teams in the world. I'm pretty sure it's not. But I think for pugging, I honestly think this is probably the hardest dungeon to pug. I mean, what are the other options? Floodgate's also a tough one. Like, Darkflame Cleft... I think the thing with Darkflame Cleft, even though it can be difficult, it's got such a generous timer on it. Motherload as well, time is pretty generous. I don't know, I think it's up there. I think, like, from personal experience, this is the hardest dungeon. I think there's just a lot of things going on at once that without communication is difficult to deal with. Like, it's generally why a lot of the time I'm trying to focus down the casters, which is not what you're meant to do. I should be prior targeting, like, the paladins, right? They need to die faster. But in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, once we're out of interrupts, these things are just going to nuke people down. So I try to do that in the pug. Is it optimal? Absolutely not. It's a terrible thing to do. You should be focusing the prio targets, which are the paladins. But I think it's just safer to try to get rid of them. Because you can see, like, once things start casting, things just go out of control. Like, that pulls a little bit of, like, a over-the-top version of it. But there were instances down here where things started casting, going through. And it, like, just... Everything starts going out of control. Because you get one cast that goes off with a Divine Toll, and GG. You get one player targeted by 2 casts, and they go through. GG, they're dead. Like, it was surprising we recovered with the healer dying here. I was very sure we were dead. It's why I literally spend the entire dungeon interrupting. Okay, that is not true. I didn't get 2 interrupts the entire dungeon. That's a lie. Don't believe this. Why does it only say 2? Show me for the whole dungeon. What the hell is this shit? I want at least 40 interrupts noted. But if there's anything this is showing me, it's that I can do this dungeon. So, like, at least that's the takeaway. Like, this dungeon is timeable for me. Shut up, Zalatath. Stop laughing. It's not that funny. It wasn't that funny a statement. Meadery and Priory are hardest in my opinion. I don't mind Meadery so much. I've had a lot of time in there, though. With, like, pre-made and stuff. So, actually, I actually don't think Meadery is that bad. I think Meadery probably has the scariest first pull of any dungeon. And it's super easy to tank your key within a minute of starting it. Probably that's the easiest dungeon to do it. But I don't know. I think it's very personal, like personal experience and stuff that determines what players think are the hardest dungeons and stuff. Like if you've spent like 10 dungeons in a row wiping in Motherlode, you're gonna think Motherlode is the worst dungeon they've ever created. For me, I spent 7 times wiping in this place, but I still think it's an easy key because I played it a lot of times and it has a generous timer. But if you had to make a poll or something, I think Priory would be up there. Probably like Priory, Cinderbrew, Floodgate. Yeah, maybe those 3 are like probably what were polled as the hardest if there was a poll. Motherlode second boss for me is a wild puzzle. Motherlode second boss for me is a snooze. I just hit targets and chill. Sucks to be ranged. Get out the dungeon so it updates your interrupts. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm gonna stay. See, this is what I mean, right? Sometimes this happened in the thing as well. I'm gonna yap about this because it's annoying me as well. I roll mid-air. Okay, I can't get over this now because I'm slow. But like I roll mid-air, use lighter than air, and sometimes it doesn't dash me. It did it there, but it didn't do it there. It's like because I'm pressing it too fast. I've noticed this. I've noticed it a few times. I've noticed it on things like Rick Reverb when you get knocked up. If you try to roll even prior and then roll when you're coming back down, you get knocked up. Am I dead here? Oh, shit. I think I'm fine. Yeah, sometimes like lighter than air will just halt you mid-air. And actually that's more of a hindrance than not pressing it. Alright, show me my interrupts. Give me the good news. At least 54 interrupts minimum. I was told this would I was told this would update. I guess maybe because we haven't done we didn't finish the entire dungeon. I don't care that much. We'll keep trying to get into Priories because I mean we're on Monday now. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow, so my thought pattern is if I try to do my 15 Mechagon, I'll only get it to a 16, and it's going to be one of these ones, right? And that's just going to eat up all the time I have left. I might as well try to get into the 16 Priory, see if I can do it. I think that makes more sense. Maybe I can even try getting 17s, but good luck. I could try, actually. We'll see. Anyway, I'm just going to grab a drink. I'll be a couple of minutes. I won't be too long. I have returned. Thank you for following 5th TV, Narak95, and him cuz. Alright. I have time for like one more proper like full dungeon, like maybe a wipe and then a dungeon. I think I'm not going to do my key as I already explained. I'll try get into a 16 Priory again because need it. But I'll also try sign up for some 17s. We'll just see. We'll see if I can get into a 17. Like, good luck. Offering 200k for any 18 timed because stuck in queue, note key. That is a big amount of money you are offering, son. I will take your 200k for my 15 Mechagon. Deal? Deal? I think that's a good deal. Also, thank you for following Snipes1988. Appreciate it. Searching for physical push comp this night. Oh, I can't play all night. And they've got a full group. So yeah, there's no real groups going. I mean, I could try getting into this one. Good luck. I mean, I'll try it, but I'll also try getting into 17s. Anything but Dark Flame. I don't know if I'll even get into a group. I'll be honest, I don't know if I can even get into a group for a 17. Like, the issue is I don't have all 16s, so like my score isn't even like a good selling point anymore. Like my score is not a good selling point for getting into dungeons anymore. Like previously for 16s, I had like decent score, and time keys for it. We'll see. That's why I love running my own dungeons. 17 rogue? Question mark? Declined. Why is Dark Flame? Oh, because I... Well, that's why, because I typed it in. 17... anything... Yeah, they're not going to take me. That's fine. 17 theater. Anything that drops under declined, yep. Anything that's purple is one I've already been declined from. Kind of useful to know. Mechagon with just a tank. Rookery with just a DPS. Declined, yep. Makes sense. Theasu with just a DPS, maybe. They're not going to take me to a 17 Priory if I haven't even done a 16. That's just not happening. Yeah, so you can see we're in a little bit of an awkward spot when it comes to getting into these 17s. Just not having enough 17s completed is the big issue. And also Windwalker is also a big issue. Not for this guy, though. Not for the... Hello, what is the Cinderbrew comp? That's so cool. That's so cool. They've got triple monk in there. I mean, they're looking for a physical comp, I imagine. I mean, this guy's literally looking for a 17 physical comp. I'm not getting into there. I'm not getting into there. I can try and get into the physical comp one, maybe. $17. This is so painful. We can have another look at Priories for 16. No, there's just no Priories going right now. Help! I'm in a dead zone. What does green mean? Green, does green mean I've already signed up? I can't tell. I know purple, I think purple means declined and green means maybe that I don't even know. I mean, these have been ticking for 2 minutes now, basically, a minute and a half. So no, 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 not getting into them. These are all looking for a tank. I'm pretty sure I already signed up to this one. Maybe I got declined. Yeah, so you can see the issue that I'm having right now. If it's not my key, good luck. And you can see all like the common classes here. Mage, Priest, Death Knight, Vengeance, Tank. But mostly looking at DPS, you can see like Boomies, Mages, Death Knight. It's rough. Very rough. I can try get into that one. Maybe try get into this one. Why people don't invite Windwalker? There are just better specs to take right now for high keys and stuff. Better specs that do more damage, specs that have better utility for strats and pulls and stuff. Just classes that bring more, have more utility and damage basically. For this sort of like keystone level. This keystone level things are so tight, right? So you need good damage, but then like you're comparing yourself to things like DKs, and DKs bring things like grips. They bring things like AMS, AMZ, which are great utility. They also bring good damage. You got mages who are like the best prio target damage in the game right now. They have lust as well on top of that, and they have amazing utility as well elsewhere. Boomies have vortex and beam, good AOE, versatility buff. Like realistically, what am I bringing to a group? I bring a 5% physical damage increase, but like it's not even that good. And I mean, I guess you can say Ring of Peace, but Ring of Peace is basically just, it's like maybe one extra interrupt, but it's not even like a real interrupt. It's like a slight soft CC. And paralysis, I guess. Basically, I just don't have what they have. The kits are just not as good. This is so painful. I mean, can I even sign up to this? Yeah, I can sign up to this. Bro, I'm just getting left on red. I'm just getting left on red. Oh, what do I do? I mean, do I... I feel like it's like... There's no real other option here right now other than to run my own key, right? This is why I keep saying I have to run my own key and stuff. This is like the greatest example of why I do my own key. Because just trying to get into these groups is like... It's just impossible. I mean, we'll look once more for the 16 Priory. Maybe there's some more groups. I can try get into this one. Try get into this one. I can't push with these guys tonight, so that kind of sucks. Not that they even take me, but if I don't get into these two, I will just do my 15, just for fun, just for fun. But I guess I could also play tomorrow. And break my mental even more. That could be fun. Is it gonna budge? You gonna invite me? Time is a ticking. The timer is a ticking. Guys, I promise I can do a Priory. I almost just did it. I'll send you the VOD. I'll send you the VOD. Look at all my interrupts. I do good. I help. Please, please. Go to settings and look for hide declined. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, where is it? Pre-made group filter. Settings. I don't see a hide declined. Am I blind? I think I'm blind. Oh, right. Yes. Hide groups that you're declined from. That makes sense. Oh, wait, no. It should already hide... Oh, it should already hide the groups that I'm declined from. Apparently. Allegedly. Try that one. It's gonna be my mother load, isn't it? It is just gonna be my mother load. Okay, we're gonna shift things up then. In this case, okay, new plan. New theory craft. We do this mother load. We time it. I get the 16 priory. We come in fresh tomorrow and we time it. Deal? Sounds good to me. Yeah. I have to basically push my own key. And the alternative to this is to just log off and wait till Wednesday. But I kind of want to do another key. The thing is, I'm enjoying keys at the moment. Like, if I wasn't enjoying them, I wouldn't run them. But I think it's fun content that I've never really properly got into, like, at this level. And this isn't even, like, top level, right? This is just, like, trying to push into the top level. So I think it's really fun. 682, they've done all their 14s. You know what? I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to take a chance on this guy. Why not? I've got to give him his moment. What do we think of prop paladins? Do we like prop paladins? I mean, they've done 15s. They're not quite a demon hunter, but give him a chance. His name's Never Bobs. Great, get him in. What else do we need? I've not seen a Blood Death Knight in, like, an entire season. This is the first Blood Death Knight I've seen in such a long time. Resto Shaman's not bad. Oh, they've done all their 16s. He's boosting his mate, but his mate is pretty good. Do I just run 2 monks? Fuck it. Everybody get in here. I'm sure it's fine. I got to give them a chance. You got to help give the little guys a chance. Help them boost themselves up. Workshop, no? Is that not what this is queued up for? Yeah, it was a workshop. I'm just stuck outside of Priory because I don't time my keys, so I can't ever get to the new dungeons that I want to go to. Thank you for following Panda Pandat. Panda Pandat. Yeah, I'll just stream tomorrow. I'll just play more Mythic Plus tomorrow. I'm enjoying it. Oh, that Priory is gonna come back to haunt me though. Like, I guarantee, like, midnight tonight, I'll wake up in a cold sweat and I'll think to myself, but what if he didn't leave and we just tried to finish it in time? Is it possible if he didn't give up on himself? And I think to myself, yes, I think we could have timed it. And that's the worst part of it all, is that we still had 8 minutes 30 to play with. You give 4 minutes to the boss with Lust, and you give the other 4 minutes 30 to the 3 trash packs. And I think that's plenty of time to still timed it. But that's life, baby. Like, I don't even care that you pulled the extra trash pack. That shit happens. It's the fact that we didn't try and finish it when it was possible. I get why he left, though. You were at, like, 11 deaths or something, and the time is low, and you just think to yourself it's over. But it's not. It's not over till I say it's over. Enough when I say enough. Xalatath, until Xalatath laughs at me, until Xalatath is literally laughing in my ear, telling me that I'm bad at the game, the keystone's still going. But I said motherload earlier. Ah, that's just me being stupid then. All these dungeons have, like, become blur to me. They're all the same thing now. Priory and Cinderbrew are the absolute worst. I got my 15s and will never go back in those two dungeons. That's fair. I actually like Cinderbrew. The reason I like Cinderbrew is because I've run it so many times. I, like, ended up in that dungeon on, like, week 1 and week 2. Like, constantly running it. So it's probably, like, the dungeon I'm most familiar with. I actually think, like, Cinderbrew's, I think, a very doable dungeon. I think it's just, it gets, the reason I think it gets a awful rep is because of that first pull, right? You have to do some crazy, insane pulls at the start of the dungeon. And then after that, they are big pulls, but they're not too bad. And the time is tight also, I think. So it is a rough one, but I don't think it's too bad. I think Priory's just, I've had such bad experiences. I thought these guys were talking about the dungeon, but they're talking about the underpin. What route we go in? Rizzle, by the way, smiley face, smiley face. First boss of Cinderbrew is why I hate it. Other than that, not too bad. I don't mind the first boss. I mean, it depends where your tank tanks the first boss, right? If your tank tanks him amongst, like, 5,000 smoke clouds, then yeah, it's pretty horrible. The tank just hit me with I don't have roots. The tank just hit me with I don't have roots. Oh no no no. We're in for a treat. This is gonna be a special dungeon. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm mentally broken. Go. Don't need roots. Just play a game. Do good.
4,
Win.
3, 2, 1.
Am I playing Conduit for every dungeon, or are you swapping between that and Shadowpan? Generally it's just how I feel on the day. I've been playing Conduit all day today, but yesterday I played a whole bunch of Shadowpan. Like, it just genuinely just depends how I'm feeling on the day, what I'm in the mood for. I think they both do fine.
Rocket barrage.
Okay.
Detonate. Rocket barrage. Detonate. Detonate.
I mean, like, 3 explosions went off there, but pop your defensives, and we're fine. Also, I played this opener so badly. But never punished, I guess? I don't know. Awesome. Yeah, very surprised no one died there. Because, like, 3 detonates went off. I mean, I preemptively popped all my defensives because I knew something bad was about to happen. I think everybody did. Everyone must have popped something. Hey, what's my current score? 3, 4, 23 or something like that. Off the top of my head. Maybe something a bit lower. 3, 400. Oh, yes. Yes. Keep moving with that foe flipper. I love it. Thank you. How did that foe flipper not kill me? Does it not do damage to you then? Huh, today I learned. I thought if it was like someone else's foe flipper it would hurt you. Looks like it doesn't. Oh my god, this is a horrible bomb spawn. Oh, joy.
Battle 9.
Yeah, so we'll get this to a 16 something, and then tomorrow we'll continue pushing. I think that's fair. Because I can't play Mythic Plus all evening, basically. Why is my slicing... Oh, my slicing winds are sometimes not working. I'm gonna lose my mind. Boss healths are a little bit skew here. I'll go back on the tank. I was so lucky to get that Whirling Dragon Punch off. And once again, we're in like such a horrible position, right? Now back on the pummeler, because it's going to get a shield up again eventually, so might as well start nuking it down a bit. Although the pummeler is lower right now, I'll get a shield on it at some point, and then I'll switch anyway. Yeah, I'll switch now. Oh, get away! Get away, you madman. Not too bad. Pretty clean. Anyway, I want to say thank you if your guys have managed to get #1 monk and Windwalker IO score over my server. Hey, grats, Carty. That's amazing. Holy moly. I should start watching my guides because I'm suffering right now. Oh, I'm glad someone's benefiting from my knowledge. It's definitely not me. No, that's awesome. That's really cool. That's huge. That's so big. I mean, we let the gunk go off, but I think it's fine. It's a 15. You probably like get hit by a frontal and you'd be all right. Yeah, we're kind of speedrunning this. Potential +2? Probably not, but that'll be so good. Can you imagine +2ing this? No cooldowns. Interrupt the first corrosive gunk. Nice. And then okay, nice. They got the next one. And then I'll ring the next one last second because I'm crazy like that. And then I can't get the next one, but we'll kind of try and delay them. Tank is on death's door, don't worry about it. I heard Prot Pally is actually quite difficult to play in that, like, if you don't have like defensives or the right like buttons up for the right time, you just flop over. Is this true? I know nothing about Prot Pally, just that I've heard that it's quite difficult. Like, you need to be really good at managing your abilities and stuff. Or is it just face roll? Have I been misinformed? Don't pull that. Don't. I mean, we dodged it for a reason. It's fine, I think. But yeah, the goal was to dodge that. It is mega drilling right now, so the last thing you want is the gunk to come out. And now it's fine for the gunk to come out. It's just you never want it overlapping with the mega drill, because everybody gets the like massive heal absorb, and then you just die. But like eventually the gunk is gonna go off, right? Like you can't delay it inevitably. So it's kind of delaying it to a point when it's the safest to allow it to go off, is how you try to play it. Like in a 15, you probably can CC it till it dies, but eventually they have too much health. Oh, looky there. I have a nasty dot on me. Oh, the healer's dead. That's not good. AMZ? I think that's AMZ. Yeah. Anti-magic zone. Anti-magic shield. I'll diffuse magic that one. Alright, the doggies aren't jumping for a while now. 8 seconds till the next jump. So maybe try focus. I'll try focus that one, because it was the next one to jump. Then 6 seconds, 5 seconds. It might have too much health to get it before it jumps. Yeah, it's going to get one final jump off. Oh, not quite. It delayed itself. One idiot. Could have definitely jumped. Oh, stupid trash. On a positive note, we have all our cooldowns for this opening, which is, like, really good. I'm dead. Oh, why did I Will and Dragon Punch? I'm so flipping greedy. Oh, why would I do that? So greedy. I'm such a troll. Oh, and my own key as well. Oh, well. Even on 15s, people can't dodge that shit. It's just sad. I know, right, Kessie? Imagine not being able to dodge like an ability that comes in over 5 seconds. How cringe is that? I know that's not what you were talking about, but it's kind of ironic, isn't it? He greeds damage so that he can die and then do no damage. CR in 6 seconds. I don't even know if they send... I mean, you kind of have to send it. It's not fun. I wouldn't enjoy sending it if I was them. But they probably do have to. Yeah. How embarrassing. Should I do it again? No. No, probably no. We've had our fun and games. Lust? Probably not a bad idea. I did not hit that. Oh, the mage hit it. We're dead. We're dead then, right? Yeah.
Wish you had lasted a little longer.
Uh-oh.
Look out below! You're not even worth recycling.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Uh-oh. The mage just said, sorry, I was looking at my cat. Oh, this game. Hit me out at me. Oh, at least you didn't die to the venting flames. Could have been worse. I'm stuck at the exact same IO as you, 3422. I can't get into a 16 Cinderbrew group. Yeah, Cinderbrew is an awkward one as well. It's kind of like Priory, where you are looking for like a very specific comp for that one. Not that Windwalker's bad in Cinderbrew. It's just the packs are so big that you're looking for like the classes with the most damage on big packs. I'm gonna be honest, that ain't us, Chief. My cat meowed at me. Oh my god. You almost beating the DK on that pull is impressive? No. It's probably depressive. To be honest. Because that doesn't mean that I'm doing good damage. Like, in the least toxic way possible. That doesn't mean I'm doing good damage. It means they're doing bad damage, right? So, what now? That's a great question, Paladin. Do I keep going and just destroy my mentality even more? Or do I call it? I think... Oh, it's going to suck, but I do think I have to call it looking at the time. I'm busy at 6, and that's like an hour away. And this dungeon will take like 35 minutes, right? And then I won't have enough time to prep. Yeah, I'm sorry. This dungeon day has been atrocious, guys. I mean, we were almost there, right? I mean, it's not been too bad. I think it started off well, but that's a really, like, sour taste to leave it on, right? Like, trolling my own key and then wiping it. This priory is going to haunt me because I don't think I've ever been that close to timing that key. Like, I know I've never been that close, and it was such a good run as well. Like, even though we had, like, the hiccup here and there, it was just the ending that got us. We just bit off more than we could chew, and we failed it. But it means it's 100% possible. I think I'll play tomorrow. I'll probably play... Yeah, because I'm not raiding. I'll play at the same time, and I'll just play. Play until the priory's done. No, wait, no, that's a crazy statement. Revoke that. I'm not playing until the priory's done. I'll just play. I think maybe in the morning I might try and bump my key up on myself, so no, we don't have to suffer through this 15 hellscape. And then start off with a nice fresh 16, or maybe even a 17, who knows? We might get lucky. But yeah, not like the most productive day. These last 2 Mythic Plus days have been rough, but I think realistic... What the fuck is this? This is cool! Yo, what's this? Can I swim in it? Yo, I'm swimming in it. This is cool. What's this? I'm in an orb of water. It looks horrible from, like, range. Like, there's the graphics on that, but when you zoom in, it's not too bad. This is kind of cool. Hold on. Let me make this cinematic. Yo, that kind of goes hard, no? That kind of goes hard. But yeah, I think, like, let's be realistic, right? Although we're having, like, some... Oh, that's sad. Although we're having some rough days now, there are still going to be, like, a lot of rough M+ days. Like, wiping, I think, is something that's going to become a lot more common. Or, like, depleting keys. I think when, like, pushing, like, 14s, 15s, 16s, like, there was the occasional, like, wipe and fail, but there was a lot of progress being made. But as we get into the higher keystones, it's going to be a lot more common to, like, maybe have days where you don't even get any score or anything like that. Obviously, I don't want it to be like that, but I think that's just normal. So I need to come to terms with that as well. But I still want to get score at this point. I think, like, not being able to get the 16 and stuff like that and wiping these 15s is still a bit like, pain. But I need to get adjusted to it. Can't lose my mind every time that I deplete a key. Delve toy from last season? Yo, it's cool, though. I like that. Even on 15s, people can't dodge. Oh, no, I've read that one already. Yeah, lol. Like me. Brawler's Intensity or Spiritual Focus for Shadowpan M+. Why not both? But it depends what build you're going. If you're going this build, the one where you go straight down the left tree, I actually run both of these, and I give up Ascension. Because I don't think you need Ascension. Like, if you play this build, you'll notice yourself that you actually do not really have energy issues or chi issues to the extent where you need to increase your chi by 1 or energy by 20. So I run both of these, Spiritual Focus and Brawler's Intensity. However, if you go the more meta Shadowpan build that a lot of people are going at the moment, I actually run neither. Which sounds a little bit crazy. Wait, why do I run neither? Why am I running Ascension on this build? That doesn't sound right. Why am I not running Spiritual Focus? If I edited this build, hold up. Hold up, let me check my builds. I I don't have energy problems on this, though. Why have I got Ascension in there? I think with this build, it's you don't take Brawler's Intensity. That's like 100%. You don't take Brawler's Intensity because you've got so many like talents to play with anyway. But I think the option is then between Ascension and Spiritual Focus. I can't tell you off the top of my head why I've taken Ascension for this. Because I usually always... I was about to go on a yap about how I like Spiritual Focus, but something must have happened at some point where I switched it over. But it's up to you. I think if memory serves me correctly, there was a sim, and it came out that Ascension was like a little bit stronger, like overall. But I'd still probably say that you can run Spiritual Focus, and I probably will switch this to Spiritual Focus. Predominantly because I now have the new ring that has more haste on it. I think maybe what I might have done is I switched to Ascension there, because I was running Circe's Circlet, and with Circe's Circlet, I had like kind of low haste, right? I had like 21 Natty, I had 20% haste, but then with my new Circe's Circlet ring, it is this one, I'm set at 25%, right? So yes, okay, this makes sense then. So initially I ran Ascension for this one, but now I'll probably switch it to Spiritual Focus. I haven't run this build since I've got the new ring though. So it doesn't really answer your question because you're talking about Spiritual Focus or Brawler's Intensity. But kind of answered the question right. I'd probably go... I wouldn't take Brawlers for this at all. And instead either take Ascension or Spiritual Focus. But then for the other one, the 1 minute 30 build, I run both. But the reason I like Spiritual Focus so much is predominantly because of how the Shadowpan build plays. Like, you already naturally get reduced Storm, Earth, and Fire time. So this, like, doubles it, right? You have two sources of reduced Storm, Earth, and Fire. So you're always saving one Storm, Earth, Fire for Zuin, right? But then your other one, you're constantly getting on a super low cooldown. And I like to send that out with something like the extra... to get extra damage off of Chain Lightning and stuff like that. So that's usually why I like running Spiritual Focus. That's how I try to min-max it. Just for more like damage boosts on this ability is usually how I try to play it. But not having Slicing Winds feels weird too. I feel like I missed something. What's the export string? I think those are correct, actually. That's the M+ conduit tree I play, and the Shadowpan one should be the correct one with Slicing Winds that the Stream Elements has put out for you. Let me know if not, and I'll just copy and paste this one, but I think that should be the Slicing Winds one. You're amazing. I hate having Strike of the Windlord on Shadowpan. It feels super weird. I know a lot of people have different opinions on it. Like, some people feel like it's weird to not have Slicing Winds. Some people feel like it's weird to have Slicing Winds. But there are two builds. And the one Shadowpan plays 2 minutes. This one was Slicing Winds, where you'd run like a Signet. And the other one plays 1 minute 30. I think technically the 1 minute 30 one is weaker. I think just sim-wise, I think this build is technically slightly weaker. However, I don't know. I don't actually think it's that much weaker. I don't think it's like marginal enough to worry about it. Like, you're not trolling or anything. Because I was playing this build all of yesterday. I think I did this build in my 17 Dark Flame Cleft as well. So, and my damage wasn't too bad, question mark. But yeah, there are 2 different Shadowpan builds you go, but it's mostly going to be determined on what trinket you're using. Which sounds weird, right? An entire build around a trinket. Well, that's not entirely true. Because you can technically play the 2 minute build and just use your House of Cards every 1 minute 30, but... every 2 minutes, even. Yeah. It tells me both Shadowpan talent builds are much stronger than Conduit of Celestials with my gear. It might do that. But just be aware, if you're running those sims, I imagine you're running Dungeon Slice. And I think off the top of my head, Dungeon Slice sims prefer Shadowpan. I think their APL is preferably to Shadowpan, so Shadowpan should always come out on top. I'm 99% sure it's that way around and not the other. So just be careful if you're comparing the two damage-wise. I run Patchwork 5 bosses. Don't do that, Radunia. The the issue of things like Patchwork 5 bosses is, well, the biggest issue is that for things like raid bots and stuff, the back-end code and stuff is done by the theory crafters, like specifically for your class and stuff. It's like how they set it up, and so they've set it up for Windwalker in the way that for single target sims, Patchwork 5 minutes is best, and then for AoE dungeon slice is the best way. So even though it says like dungeon slice and it's like doing like I guess a dungeon simulation, it's still the best one to work out your AoE damage. Because that's how the Windwalker theory crafters have put their like code in for that. So it's not like Patchwork 5 minutes is awful, but the sims are not, like the back end stuff is not set up for that. Does that kind of make sense? Like it's not being properly set up for that sort of combat style. But my point still stands that Dungeon Slice, I think, still favors Shadowpan, just because of how the APL works. It's like Dungeon Root favors Conduit. I couldn't tell you why. I don't know enough about it. I just know what I know. Can you export your raid talents on Discord? It will be worth all. I can. The thing with my raid talents is they're pretty much there in the talent section, right? The talent section has like 3 different raid builds. And the only difference between all of them is, I mean, I guess what you're asking is, can I post like a specific build for each boss? I think, yeah, I can probably do that. The thing is, I don't run the most common builds for a lot of the bosses. Like I don't know. At this point, like I'd feel, yeah, I can see what I can do. It's like for bosses like One-Armed Bandit is what I'm thinking of the most. It's like the most common build for One-Armed Bandit is not the build that I run. Because this build that I run for One-Armed Bandit is high risk, high reward. And you can get punished significantly for running it. So do I post this build? Probably not. In this case, I post like this build. Because the reason it's so awkward is because you're basically taking the gamble on if the ads are going to fixate on you. And if they don't fixate on you, money, baby! You're in for a big winner with your slicing wins. If they do fixate on you, GG, you've trolled. It's not quite that extreme, but I get where you're coming from. Because I've got talent builds in the Discord, but they're kind of like general ones, right? So if there was like if it said Vexy talents and it was just a little image like this or whatever, and then it had the code, yeah, I think I can do something like that. That could be pretty quick. Yeah, I'll do something like that and I'll put it in the dungeon and raid channel. But just, I guess the disclaimer would be then, just because you see that the build is like what I'm running, it doesn't mean it's the best build. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't mean like every other build that any other person ever runs is bad, right? There's a lot of different variations for different bosses on builds you can play. You going off? I am going off. Yeah, this is kind of like my goodbye, farewell speech. Basically, I'm busy at 6, so I can't really start a dungeon now. But I don't mind yapping. I'm yapping for a little bit. Just answering questions is cool. Just got here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll stream tomorrow, though. You have not missed anything today. I promise it. We've got no score. We timed... Did we time any dungeons? Yes, we timed the 15 Darkflame Cleft, the peak of my career. We timed that, and then we depleted everything else for the rest of the day. I love this game. No, wait, that's a lie. We timed the 16 Darkflame Cleft. Still, yeah, not great. Yeah, I mean, like, if I could tell you, like, the best thing to happen tomorrow would be, before I stream, I do this 15 Operation Mechagon, it turns into a 16 Priory. It won't, but that would be, like, blessed. Then I can start the day with that. What's really going to happen is I'll do the 15 off stream, get it to a 16. It'll be like a 16 Theater of Pain. I time that, it goes to a 17, and then we'll probably play from there and see if we can get any score. But yeah, there is definitely, like, method to the madness of doing my own keys. We spent literally 10-15 minutes trying to get into a key earlier, and no one takes me anymore. It's very rough to not do my own key. But the biggest hindrance me right now is it's not Resil 16. Because if I had Resili 16, if I deplete my key, it's not too bad. Like, if I have a 17, I deplete it, it's not too bad. I just have to do 116, get it to 17 again. At the moment, I'm running into this massive issue where if I deplete my 16, for whatever reason, my fault, someone else's fault, the server's DC, sorry, my teammates got to go to grandma's for dinner halfway through the run, whatever reason, it drops to a 15. And then I have to basically time 2 keys, which is about an hour worth of time at best, just to get back up to a keystone level where I actually, like, progress and stuff. So we're in a really awkward situation with this Priory. And we almost solved it today. We literally almost solved it. We were 1 boss away. So this is like my main goal. So I think even before I do my own key tomorrow, I'll try get into Priory groups, because that solves everything. It's the final key. Puzzle piece to stop having to basically run 15s, because, yeah, it's not fun for me to play. It's probably not fun to watch running the same 15 for the entire day. Am I going to be live tomorrow? Yeah. I'll be live tomorrow. I watched the VOD a bit of yesterday's stream, and so we had a lot of fun. I'm surprised I even logged in today after yesterday. Yeah, like, even my guildmates were like one of my guildmates messaged me and said that they watched a bit of the stream, and they were basically like, I want to push Mythic Plus, but after watching what you went through yesterday, it puts me off playing Mythic Plus. And I was like, yeah, it's pretty rough, eh? It's pretty rough out here. You go through some you meet all sorts of characters. Oh, it's great. It's funny, but it's also like, help. Why don't you time it with the team? The team aren't playing much recently. Like, there's a lot of clashing schedules and stuff for time at the moment. So there's not a lot of team play, and I'm really enjoying Mythic Plus enough that I want to kind of play it almost daily at the moment. So if that means pugging, it means pugging, right? I said it a couple of times, but I feel 1,000,000% confident I can get all 17s in pugging. Like, that sounds a bit crazy, but I think it's 1,000,000,000% possible that the 17s are completely puggable with a Windwalker Monk. 18s, I think, is maybe where things get sketchy, and I might struggle and not be able to pug them anymore. But I think I can do all 17s in a pug group eventually. So it's not like I'm going into these and thinking to myself, I'm not timing anything today, I'm setting myself out for a complete loss, oh well, let's just stream it anyway. I genuinely think I can get all 17s through pugging. Otherwise, I'd have no motivation to do it if I didn't believe that it was possible. But I think with the item level upgrades and all that sort of jazz, and lots of the people having done dungeons before, you just need to get the right team on the right day. The right group, everybody's just locked in, ready to do this key, and it will work. But I think to get 18s and stuff, I probably do need to be in my pre-made eventually. Like there's a limit, I think, to what I can get away with. Yeah. 17s won't be easy. I'm not saying it's going to be like walk in, get them. I think some of the 17s are going to be impossibly hard, but doable. Like Priory 17, this key is going to be insane. Bloodgate 17, holy shit, good luck me. But things like Motherlode, Theatre, Rookery, Mechagon, I think you can actually do those pretty reasonably. Yeah, that's what my headspace is anyway, on pushing and stuff. Like, I wouldn't be pugging, I don't think, if I didn't think I could actually time these keys. Sounds like the goal is Resil 716. Hell yeah, 100%. It's just getting it done. It's a tough one, harder than it looks. I keep saying it, but I messed up, guys. I should have been Mage POV. I should have been Arcane Mage POV or something. I picked the wrong spec. I messed up from the get-go. In Raid, we're bussin'. We're having a great time. We're getting, like, rank 1s. We're clearing Gallywicks weekly. We're having a great time. We're nuking everything down. Come to M+, and it's like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. But it's good fun. It's good fun hanging out as well, chatting to all of you, losing my mind. Yeah. Thank you for following. I'm Yenny, Kiriak, and Poor Habit. You reset point and get skill in Bussin 2? What do you mean by that, Zane? I don't know. I don't quite know what that means. You reset point and get skill in button 2. Is that to do with talents, potentially? Okay. Yeah. I'll stream tomorrow, same time, like 1:30. And I don't know how long I'll go for. I'll leave it open-ended. Maybe till midnight, who knows? Maybe till like 2:30. We'll see how the first key goes. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in again. Enjoy the rest of your Mondays, and I'll catch you tomorrow. And then probably Wednesday as well. And hell, why not Thursday too? And you know what? Let's have a treat. Let's do Fridays. Let's just do every day. Every day is fun Windwalker day. Until I have a mental breakdown. And then we stop playing. The only day I can confirm I'm not streaming this week is Saturday. I do actually have plans in real life. He goes outside. I know, it's crazy. It's insane. Sometimes you do have to go outside, though. Yeah, this is why I try to end streams early, because I just ramble. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and hopefully catch you tomorrow, where we time some keys. Quote me on that. Clip that. We're going to time some, and if we don't, I'm making an arcane mage, and I'm maxing it to 80, and I'm getting rank 1 in the world. You don't quote me on that. But yeah, hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.